All right, it looks like we're live streaming. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? We are back after a long break from live streams. We're back. Let's see, what episode is it? It's 67, I think. Yeah, sounds right. 67. What's up? Oh man, a lot of people here. That's very exciting to see. I've already got like 150 people right off the bat, so that's great. We are building some summer 2021 sets. Some that I've actually already built. So first off, great way to start a stream. First off, you'll see the first set I have is the Mandalorian Starfighter, and the second here is the Imperial Armored Marauder. So I've already reviewed both of them, hence why the boxes are open, and I've already built the set. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Is the sets are actually here and here. I've actually taken them apart so I can rebuild them with you guys and have a fun stream. And then I actually do have a sealed set here. It is the Imperial TIE Fighter. It's like the mid-scale one. That is the other set that we should have time for. I mean, if I remember, this took me less than an hour for sure, and this took me like 45 minutes, so we'll definitely have time. Probably a 2 to 3 hour stream, so lots of fun. I definitely want to talk about the summer sets. I think there's plenty to talk about with them. I know we'll have Brendan, Jedi Bob on, and hopefully Simeon will stop by, so that'll be exciting. It's been a while since I've live streamed. It's been over 5-6 weeks now, I think. So a lot to catch up. What's up, my member squad? I feel like I've abandoned you slightly. Hopefully having some more content for you guys. But man, the summer is just turning out to be quite busy. So what are you guys saying? What's up, Darth Odom 8? I think I'm saying your name right. JB41 Nightwing. Good to see you as always. I think I saw you Mavia earlier. What's up, y'all? Who else is here? Lord of the Bricks, Vader X, what's going on? Alright, so we'll just go ahead and start building the sets. So I'm going to let y'all decide of the two new sets. You want me to build the Marauder first or the Mando Fighter? Let me know in the chat right now. We'll let you guys pick which one you think is the better one. Man, that's actually tough. If I had to buy between these sets, because it's actually relatively the same price, or in that same price bracket, 40 and 60. Not a huge price difference between the two. You know, when August 1st comes around, I think I would pick up the Mando Fighter. But if I'm a fan of the Mandalorian, this Marauder is very appealing. All right, looks like everybody's saying the Mando Fighter. Yeah, okay. Mandalorian Fighter it is. There is some Marauders there, but by far Mando. Wait, when y'all saying Mando, are you talking about the Marauder? Because the Marauders, man, I'm pretty sure to talk about the Mando Fighter. So we'll go ahead and start building that. All right, I will set these down over here. Let's see, and we'll just put this, I don't know, over here. There we go. And put this back here, and let's build it. Yeah, I remember I categorize these things. Hopefully I remember which one is which. All right. So that's a great question, Flawless. He says, why no Geonosis updates? That's right. There's a reason. I was actually on vacation for 12 days in June, right after. I was actually on vacation when the last Geonosis went up. And so I've been gone for quite some time, and I just actually got back from another vacation yesterday. I was gone for the weekend down in the Chesapeake Bay of Virginia, out in the river, going on the beach, having some fun with some friends. Shout out to Wyatt and Harrison. Mare and I went down there and had an absolute blast. So I hope y'all had a great 4th of July, because I certainly did. I even have my 4th of July Apple Watch band still on. Y'all celebrate America. I know not everybody here is from America, so let's see, Canada. Is it Canada Day? Is that what they call it? I think that was like the day before Independence Day for America, right? It's July 3rd or 2nd, one of the two, if I remember correctly. And then I think that's it. I don't think there's any other big country holidays around this time. But there's definitely been some reasons why Geonosis has not been around town for a hot minute. Oh man, I love Bo-Katan. This figure is like so freaking good. I don't think I raved about it enough in my review. It is. I especially love the metallic headband print on her face. It looks so good. Brendan, you got to use the Discord.
Oh, we're using the Discord?
Yeah, we're using the Discord because Simeon might pop in.
Lame. Alright, I'll get on Discord.
Okay. Anyhow. But, see, I have my B cam here. See, yeah, there it is. Look at that. Like, that metallic printing. Oh, it's just so good. I absolutely love it. Great looking figure. You know, I gotta say, I'm not sure how I feel about this hairpiece because I actually made a custom, like, Bo-Katan that I sold for a little bit on my minifig site and Minifigs for You. And I use a different headpiece. It's like actually the one like the young Boba Fett uses, except it's in this orange color. And I think that actually looks a little bit better because I know it's a little bit more messy looking, but it just looks a little more poofy. And I feel like this is a little more straightened. I don't know. Either or could work. I'm not. It's such a minor nitpick, honestly. So I don't know. Oh man, where did I put her antenna in here? Shoot. Oh, here it is. Sweet. And then I love how the Mandos have the Indiana Jones pistols. I know they're not like considered the Indiana Jones pistols. I actually think they didn't even start in the Indiana Jones. That they probably actually started in the Batman sets, right? Like the 2006 Batman sets, I think, is where these pistols originated from. But they look good. I'm glad they're not like the normal pistols because Mandalorian weapons are different from a lot of different characters' weapons. They're very very specific. Don't want to focus. Up there. Oh shoot. There. Okay. All right. There we go. Anyhow, great looking figure. Oh, $5 from Vader X. What's going on, man? Says, great to see you back, David. Glad you had a great break. I actually got Word Weeks. I got Word Weeks ago. Worried, I think is what you mean. I actually got worried weeks ago. Is that what you mean, Vader X? That I'm... No? I'm so confused. That I'm finally graduating. Oh, you got... Okay, all right. I'm so stupid. He says, I actually got word weeks ago. There needed to be a comma there, I think. That I'm finally going to graduate college in December. So excited. So glad to hear it, man. Glad you're on your way out. College is a long haul, but it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it feels like it never ends, but when it does, you feel very accomplished. So I'm glad you're on the end cap there. Congratulations. Geonosis live stream? Probably not. No, this week I'm going a little hard on Geonosis, actually. I don't think I will have time for a live stream. Wait, where did Brendan go? Oh, there he is. Can you hear me now? Why can't I hear you? Maybe I have to... Can you hear me now? Weird. Hello? That's weird. Why can't I hear you? I'm putting them on speaker. So strange. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
There we go.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I had to restart the app.
Yeah, I think we're good.
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
So we have Simeon and we have Jedi Bob, Brendan here as well. What's going on, boys? How's the last couple weeks been for y'all?
It's been like over 2 months or over a month.
It has been over a month. It's been a hot minute. Is like what I like to say.
Yeah, the name a lot.
The last time I was on stream, I was still in high school.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
That's true.
That's funny. How was your graduate? No, weren't you graduating last time I was streaming?
Well, yeah, but I wasn't on that stream, obviously, because I was graduating.
That's true. That's funny,
So-
though. How's it feel?
Yeah, I'm starting to see why everyone's like, yeah, high school doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of get it now. I'm like, yeah, it's not too big of a deal.
Are you headed into community college? Is that your plan this fall?
Yep.
That's fun. Did you already register for classes?
Mm-hmm.
Always fun. They're really it's very like you'll be surprised the first week when you realize you can just have your phone out and nobody really cares. It's very relaxed and you can literally just get up. You don't have to like ask the teacher to use the bathroom. They just like don't care. You just do your own thing in college. It's very nice.
Very fun. But you know what's happening before college?
What's that?
Brix, Virginia.
That is true. It's coming up. It's literally this month. Oh my god.
It's
like 2 or 3 weeks from now. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 weeks about.
Good grief. Simeon, am I going to see you along with Brendan? I know Brendan already booked his flight.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there, but unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to make the whole week, just the
Oh.
public days.
That makes me so sad. That's all right, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm not even going until Thursday night.
That's when I'm getting there.
There you go. I don't
I'm
like
gonna
it.
be
It
getting there
starts
Thursday afternoon.
Wednesday, but I know Matt's going down Wednesday, but I'm just gonna be so busy, honestly, because I'm going. Y'all know I'm going to see Jay in like 2 weeks for Brick Rodeo.
Yeah, it's like you go to Brick Rodeo, CJ. And
It's
then fly
literally
right back
back to back, so I need like a
Oh,
quick
yeah.
break from conventions between the two. I cannot just go straight to Brick for Virginia.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, I absolutely need the break.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure yet of what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna get a hotel for Saturday and Sunday, or just.
Are you just
have
going
one of
by
my
yourself, or is your family coming with you, Simeon?
One of my parents is gonna have to at least drive me because they don't have a license yet.
That's right.
So I
You-
can't drive.
what do you
my own.
have? Your learners right now?
I'm working on getting my permit at the moment. I kind of.
You're so young. Oh my god.
I know, but. So
Oh.
one of them will at least be coming along, but I don't know if they're gonna stay. See, this is just stuff I have to figure out, so I have to match it with their schedule as well.
Your family's so busy on the weekends. They're like, oh yeah, we have a schedule. You have to meet.
Well, no, my dad's schedule for his work, he doesn't have a normal like 9 to 5.
Oh,
His
okay.
schedule, it varies from week to week, so
Gotcha.
it's just figuring that all out.
So it's just
And
different.
then
Gotcha.
figuring out if I want to drive up and back like an hour and a half each day, or get a hotel up there, how many days I'm going to stay, all that, figuring that out.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I would honestly look into Airbnbs. That's gonna save you some money if you can find just like a little place to stay at. You know what? You probably aren't old enough. Actually, I just realized
I
for
was
an
gonna say,
Airbnb.
I couldn't even get an Airbnb at 18. That's why I have to go for a stupid hotel.
I'm so used to like, because I've been using Airbnbs for the last like 4 or 5 years, but I guess I'm getting old.
How much do Airbnbs normally cost?
Well, you see, so funny story. Last time I stayed at Airbnb at a convention was actually Brick Fair, North Carolina, and it was with Matt and Ryan, M&R Ryan, which not a lot of people know that I actually stayed with Ryan for a couple days. That was funny.
I have something funny almost happened with Ryan yesterday in real life.
Did you meet Ryan?
No.
I heard, what was that thing I saw on his social media that he had like some, he was at some Lego store
Yeah, so.
and like he met up with a whole bunch of people.
Mhm. So,
I did see that.
yesterday, good old Ryan, M&R Productions.
Yeah,
The one
I'm
in-
sure we'll see him at Brick Fair.
Yeah.
Causing trouble as always.
Yeah. Anyways, he is in Georgia because I think he does like a yearly vacation up here. Pretty sure he does that, right? So
Yeah, I think he said his family had a
yesterday,
house there.
me and my brother and my brother's friend were all hanging out, And I was like, you know what? We're bored. Let's go to Atlanta Break though. I've been there once. I want to go again just for fun.
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot that Ryan was doing like a little meetup there today.
Oh, so it just worked out that way?
I didn't meet him though.
Oh.
I ended up not seeing him by like 30 minutes. He left like 30 minutes before I got there. And I was like, it's fine. I'll see him at Brick Fair.
Wow, that's funny though.
Coincidence.
So, I don't know what I would have done if I saw him in real life. I'm like, hey, dude. I feel like I'm your moderator.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be me with David at Butterfinger.
Oh, I'm sure he'll know you.
You're saying you're not going to get to Brick Fair until Thursday night or afternoon?
Thursday night, probably. I'll probably like come that evening, set up my Geonosis mock, and then just hang out for the rest of the night.
Dang, I'm going to be getting there.
It'll probably take me about 2 to 3 hours to set up Geonosis.
I'm going to get there probably around 12 or 1 on Thursday.
Got you.
Be all alone. Jay, you, Colt, none of you guys will be there.
Yeah, so for those of you who are like, aw, I want to be part of this, you can. Brick Fair registration is still open. Y'all can either be an exhibitor, which is where you like hang out during the private days, the more fun time, honestly. Or you can just come during the public days, which is about like, I think it's open for like 5 to 6 hours, Saturday and Sunday. And this is in Northern Virginia. So if you're in the surrounding area, whether that's Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, heck, even North Carolina, you could probably make the trip. So I always recommend. I guess I forgot to put this sticker on. I was wondering why I had.
And you can meet the all famous Sydney and Kim.
I was going to say the more famous Jedi Bob. You've got more subscribers than me by like.
And I'm not even sponsoring Brick Fair. Here I am, just like pushing tickets. I should be sponsored by them. I've talked to Todd so many times, and I'm like, bro, why don't we do something? Like, I have such a big audience, and he's like, yeah, that sounds interesting. Never follows up on me. Great guy. He's the coordinator of the convention. Great guy. Really like him. Never gets back to me.
I'm so excited for Brick Fair, man. It's like the fact that it's closed 100%, no going back. A little nerve-wracking, honestly, right? Like, I've never...
I just want to say, do you guys know who Brian is? Brian Saviano, I think it's how you say his name.
I think so.
He's on Beyond the Bricks live stream, their quarantine cast stream. I pop in there every now and again. He's a very funny. He's kind of, I think his YouTube channel is kind of surrounding like Mario, I think is his thing. But I have thoroughly enjoyed him, like his channel and just what he has to say on like Twitter and stuff in the LEGO community over the last like year and a half. Brennan, I really think you'd actually like him. And I believe he's showing up. Why do I... What? Oh, I was like, why do I have an extra Bo-Katan hairpiece? And it's
How big is his channel?
It's not too big. I think it's in like the teens of subscribers. If I remember correctly. Might be higher. I'm not sure.
Wow.
Less than 20.
Is it less than 20? Was I right, Simeon?
Well, I mean... I don't know who you're talking about, but if the subscribers are in the teens, that would be less than 20.
I really enjoy the guy, and I think he'd be a very fun person to talk to at a LEGO convention.
You want me to talk to him, David?
No, I'm not saying that you need to, but I'm just saying I'm excited to talk to him, and I think you would also enjoy having a conversation with him, Brendan. That's basically all I'm saying.
We'll just have to see.
Okay.
But
yeah. I mean, there's plenty of time to go around and talk to everybody.
No, but it's a little freaky, you know. I've never flown by myself or had to navigate.
Oh yeah, bro. I remember the first time I flew by myself. I went to Denmark by myself internationally. Never in my life have I flown internationally, and I did it by myself, and that was scary because you have to have your passport, and you're like worried that you'll get sent back for some reason. Oh yeah, plenty of scary thing, but it actually went very smoothly, not gonna lie.
I'm terrified.
It's so much easier than it sounds. Just I think you still have to wear a mask when you're on a plane. I'll find out in like a week or two when I'm going to Texas. I believe you have to wear a mask still. Yeah, you guys. I remember they said you need a mask for Brick Fair, but Virginia's policies just ended, so I don't know if we'll have to have masks on actually during the convention. Do you guys know? Have they updated that on the website?
I don't know.
Y'all don't pay attention.
No, I don't. Do we still have to get a COVID test like 2 weeks before the thing?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, if it's just masks, that should be fine, right?
I don't know if there's even masks though. I think last time I saw it, like 2 months ago, they said they were going to do masks, but I don't know if that's still the case.
I don't really care either way.
I'm just going to be curious if that's going to be a thing or not.
But yeah, you're going to. Do you know what day you're flying over to Brit Fiesta? Because Colt was asking.
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. What other stuff? Oh yeah, I got a mock built since you.
Yeah, I saw you were building something. What'd you build? A Halo mock?
Me and Colt are making a small little the beach of Zanzibar or Last Resort.
Are you even making the wall?
No, so Colt's making the little wall where the stairs are while I'm making the beach. So, and I'm not saying like, I don't really think my section's any good, but it's something, I guess. Me and Colt just kind of were like, you know what, it probably won't be good, but we just want to bring something just to have something to show.
Oh, well, that's honestly, I feel like not enough people even attempt. So that's good.
I mean, it doesn't look good, but like, you know, it's fun.
I can't wait to, Brendan. I can't wait to see your mock.
You know what? Good or bad, I think that we just need to remember that the real mock is the friends we made along the way, right?
Exactly.
I suppose so. Colt's saying he's doing most of the work. Don't take that. This beach is pretty big, but Colt is making the actual wall. And
I actually sent him some Lego today.
What'd you say?
I actually just sent Colt some Lego today that he'll be getting.
Oh, wow! Look at that. Oh, also, so yesterday, like I was saying, I went to Atlanta Brico and I got a set. Actually, that wasn't the end of that story.
Oh yeah. What'd you get?
First of all, longtime fan, Brix Films, with the $15 donation.
Ah, Brix Films, good to see you back, my man. How are you?
Says, what's up, guys? Brix Films, what is up? I haven't uploaded in a while, but neither have I, so, you know. Not that Sam Smith's petition to get Bob and Colt's mock on Beyond the Brick. If Beyond the Brick interviews us, I'll be like, sir, you need to look at better mocks. But anyways, besides the point. So I went to Atlanta Brickco, and so on July 4th night, I was sleeping over at my friend's house, me and a couple of friends were just hanging out. And in Sea of Thieves, a new update, Pirates of the Caribbean themed, and I recently watched the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean films this summer. I absolutely love them. The first Pirates of the Caribbean has absolutely become one of my favorite films ever.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to show them to our friends, so we watched all 3. We binged them, right? So I was in a very Pirates of the Caribbean mood when I went to the store.
Yeah.
So we get there, and they have the Pirates of the Caribbean set, The Mill, which is the iconic, probably my favorite fight scene out of the franchise. Which, I mean, I've only seen the first 3, and I don't intend seeing the other 2.
The 4th one's so good. The 5th one's not great.
No, the 4th and the 5th one.
No. The 4th one's great.
Here are the facts, right? The original 3 were the only 3 that were supposed to be made. It was supposed to be a trilogy, content, but then Disney's like, we want money. So I'm not. Maybe I'll watch the 4 and 5. I don't think I will, though. But
5 I would skip. 4 is actually really good in my opinion. I found 4 better than like 2, honestly.
It's the best one. I don't know what you're talking about.
I like 1 and 3 personally.
I'll just ignore it. It's fine. Anyways, I saw The Mill, like $70, and I could buy the rest of the figures that were missing and get it for a total of like around 100. And I'm like, dang, that'd be awesome. I really want to get the 3 pirate set or 4 pirate sets that they made from the original 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really intent on getting that, but then we saw the Rancor's pit for like $90 complete. It was missing Luke and a Gamorrean guard, and I have both of those figures, so I didn't even care. And I was like debating, like, which one do I get? And I ended up getting the Rancor pit because I have Jabba's Palace, and those sets work really well together. but I was so close to getting that Pirates of the Caribbean sets, and that's what's leading me to a new goal. I'm gonna get those 4 original Pirates of the Caribbean sets.
When you go to Brick Fair.
Well, yeah, maybe not the Black Pearl, because that set's really expensive, but the other 3.
Martha, Cannibal Escape, the Mill, and the Black Pearl.
Mm-hmm. I probably can't get the Black Pearl. That set is...
Yeah. I mean, that isn't the Davy Jones figure alone like $100?
Yeah, it's something crazy like that. It's ridiculous.
It's like $900, the Black Pearl.
I really hope they make more pirate sets when the new movie comes out. But Brix Studios with the $9.99 donation says, actually, Bob, I have a Luke versus Vader stop motion. I'll be uploading soon. I look forward to it.
That sounds fun, Brick Films.
Yeah, I hope they do with Pirates of the Caribbean what they did with Harry Potter, and with new movies coming out, just make the older sets.
That's what I'm saying. Each year, like, okay, year 1, make Pirate 1 sets. Year 2, make Pirate... Yeah, I know. That'd be awesome, because, like, here's the deal. When the Pirates of the Caribbean sets came out originally, they only made 3 from the original movies, or 4 from the original movies, which sucks. Because I'm like, Indiana Jones, at least, like, we got a ton of Raiders, Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade sets, but, like, I was just thinking of so many sets you could make from the first 3 films.
Yeah.
We never got the Flying Dutchman, which is Davy Jones' ship.
Like, the only set from the first movie they made was Isla de Muerte.
And that set should be like an $80 set, okay? It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's like tiny.
So, that's kind of the mood I've been in. I really want to see some new pirate sets, which I feel like we might, because I know those sets sell really well. From what I've heard.
Did they? I don't remember them selling that well.
I remember the newest one, the Dead Men Tell No Tales set, selling pretty well.
Well, the movie flopped, so I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Well, if nothing else, people will buy them just because they're pirate sets. Like,
Possibly.
You know, everyone loves a pirate ship.
Well, I don't know. There's that, what is it, 90th anniversary set that we voted on last year.
What is that? Is that a pirate set?
Well, that's the thing is I think Pirates was a contender, right?
I think the 4 were Bionicle, Castle, Pirates in Space.
So then there you go. So if that's the case, and I feel like Pirates won, and if it did win, then they might not feel as like, oh, we don't, and we already have Pirates of the Barracuda Bay, so maybe they wouldn't feel as like, oh, we definitely need to go get another license.
I don't think Pirates won, honestly. I feel like it was either Castle or Space.
I think it's probably...
Or Bionicle. Probably not Bionicle.
All of them sound cool, but, I mean, maybe it's not realistic, maybe it is. I don't care. The point is, I want to see new Pirates of the Caribbean sets very badly. Like I did with Harry Potter. And to be fair, I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky, but the last time I watched a new movie series that used to have Lego sets based off it, it got revamped within 4 months of me watching it, and that was Harry Potter. So, who knows? Maybe I'm a lucky person, and we'll see a new wave of Pirates of the Caribbean sets sooner than later, which would have been awesome.
True.
But I would love to see some new ones. And actually, this had me thinking, right? So because I was like, Jedi Bob, when's the last time I uploaded there? Over a year, but whatever.
Does anybody actually think this, Brendan?
Well, I've heard it multiple times on Jay's Discord. They yell at me, and they're like, "Make videos." I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry." Point is, I was like thinking, I was like, man, what are some sets some themes I'd love to see revived? And Indiana Jones is the obvious one, but the other one is I would love to see a new wave of SpongeBob sets.
Dude, you've been talking about this for like, I feel like a year now. Like, you want SpongeBob.
I feel like
it's not gonna happen. Doesn't Mega Bloks still have the license?
Who knows?
Let me check that.
Imagine. Well, I don't have to imagine.
Also, like, I feel like SpongeBob has kind of died down a little bit.
I mean, it has, but it's
the SpongeBob hype. I should call it the SpongeBob hype train.
Yeah, I think Mega Bloks would still have it because these things look quite recent. Some Mega Bloks SpongeBob sets.
Well, in other news, what are you thinking about Halo Infinite, David?
That was a great reveal, the multiplayer reveal, and the little campaign teaser. So I'm so excited to see more. Honestly,
It's actually looking like a good game.
I'm very shocked that the retcon they're kind of doing with Cortana. I was kind of like, oh, okay, I see what you're
I'm
doing.
happy with
here.
it because Halo 5 sucks.
It does, but
it's not Cortana though. In the trailer, it wasn't.
Well, it is Cortana, but it's like it's actually
Cortana.
following a storyline that Halo 4 actually hinted at, which I think honestly makes fans kind of happy. So
Cortana 2.0 is best Cortana.
I'm very excited. I'm not gonna be. It doesn't look like it's honestly gonna let me down. It looks really good. I'm excited.
It looks like they're learning from their mistakes, and I'm so excited.
You know what else we're excited for? Umavia with his £5 donation.
Thank you,
And he says,
Nadia.
David, how the devil are you? It's been a while. What did you think of LegoCon? And please tell us if there's any more info on the UCS gunship.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about LegoCon yet. I have some thoughts on that. As for the gunship, I don't know anything at the moment. If I'm having to guess, I do still think it's probably gonna be September, hopefully. But we'll just have to wait and see. All right, y'all ready to talk about LegoCon?
No,
I was at work when it happened, but I'm so happy I was.
I'm ready to talk about it. I couldn't believe how bad it was. I'm sorry, but okay. Well, first off, all right. Look, quick disclaimer. You got to look at it in two ways. Okay, you have the main audience of Lego is children, and this was on their website. They did not broadcast this on YouTube, so they most certainly were targeting children. Okay. So you have to think of it that way. However, I am really, really disappointed because I understand that if you're targeting this LegoCon live stream thing to children, that, it has to be, child friendly. You can't be doing anything too crazy. It's got to be safe. And, they definitely played that safe tone, and that's fine. I think they did it probably the right way there. However, you don't have to, just because you make 18 plus sets, in my opinion, you can't just automatically exclude those. There's plenty of kids, or at least people under 18, that certainly are interested in those sets, and at the very least are wow factored by them. I'm sure there's plenty of kids that are going to buy that NASA space shuttle. Like, stuff like that could easily go on that stream and not only make the kids happy and really excited, but also adults. So I think they lost that balance given the insane amount of adult sets they've been putting out. I found it just didn't cater to adult fans, and I think that's where you had so many people in the AFL community just absolutely go nuts about how bad it was because there was no catering, just not even a mention barely of the AFL community other than what the intro was to the thing. But during the actual presentation, there is literally no mention of like the 18 plus sets or just, hey, we have these other products. And they could have saved the Daily Bugle of all sets for that LegoCon, and that would have just blown everybody's mind. Like, you would have just showed this giant skyscraper. It's Spider-Man. Kids absolutely love the Spider-Man sets, so it would have been perfect. And, like, could you imagine that review of them, like, just, like, panning down the skyscraper and your mind just being blown through the live stream? Stuff like that. It could cater both ways, but instead they just focused on their core kid sets. And I think that's where they honestly went wrong. They need to find a balance.
So what you said that really is the thing that I've been thinking is they've been trying to cater to adults so much, like so much, and the fact that they announced in the Star Wars side of things, where I'm really gonna take this, is I just find it a little silly that they just basically announced 3 Lego sets that had already kind of been surfaced at that point.
All right. Like, so to be fair, I'm not specifically calling out Star Wars. I realized that like everybody was really disappointed because there wasn't a gunship reveal or anything like that. They really honestly, I felt like they should have like announced that like Mando Forge set that we're supposed to get sometime in the future. I think that would have been a great reveal because nobody had seen it at all. Like there was like pretty much no leaks at all to my knowledge then. So that would have been a perfect reveal. But to be fair, that Japanese catalog of the sets were not supposed to leak. And if it wasn't for that sole leak, I don't think, other than like the day before, they didn't leak anywhere else. So if you got to think about it for a quick second. If that didn't happen, I think a lot of you would have been way more surprised.
No, if we never got the leaks, which happened like 2 or 3 weeks before then. Yeah, that's what that announcement would have been like. Oh, all right.
And I'm sure they planned this probably at least a month or two ahead, and they had no idea that was going to happen. So
they gotta plan these kind of things, and it's not their fault that like illegal pictures of the products got out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I feel like if they hadn't been leaked, people would have been
going
wild.
You know, I also have to look it through another lens, which is Lego used to go to Toy Fair every single year and show products in the summer like months and months ahead. So if they had done LegoCon in February this year and revealed some of these products, oh my God, people would have been just flipping out because I don't think they were even full rumors then yet of some of the sets that they showed. So, that's the other thing is if they get ahead, there's no way there's going to be leaks.
Yeah.
They control the story if they get it a little bit further ahead. So there's also that aspect I feel like you could also look at is, but I do also realize that Lego, the reason why they actually stopped doing Toy Fair was because of Lepin copying their sets before they even released them and stuff like that. Was what I heard to be the main culprit. So there's this like fine balance Lego has to play, which is like we don't want to show this stuff too early for our competitors to copy us, but at the same time we also don't want leaks to happen so fans won't be disappointed because they've already seen everything. So there's like this fine balance Lego has to play.
You know what else is a fine balance? Nightwing donating some sort of amount of money. I don't actually know.
35 Danish krones.
Well, thank you, Nightwing. I appreciate it, man. He says, what do you think of Captain Rex and the Bad Batch episode? I thought it was fantastic. I love seeing my boy. We knew it was coming, which I kind of wish they didn't put him in the trailer. I think that would have made it like a little bit more exciting. But I still enjoyed it regardless. So
we haven't really talked about the Bad Batch, have we?
No, I guess we haven't.
I'm still catching up on it.
It's a great show. I'm very happy with it.
Has it been good? Because from what... Alright, so I'm up to the episode where they fight the Rancor. That's the last episode.
Oh my God, you're a little behind there.
Well, I watched like the first 3 episodes and I'm like, this sucks. And then...
Wow.
No,
get out of here, Brendan.
It's not that bad.
I'm not going to talk to you at Brick Fair now.
Yeah, well... Alright then. But... actually, I watched a few more episodes, and then I was like, it's alright. It just feels like Rebels, but they're willing to kill people. That's about it.
I think it's gotten pretty good. The last episode, which I feel like we could talk about, it's been a few days, was on Raxus, which was very interesting, which, for those of you who don't know, that's the Separatist homeworld. That's where their Coruscant was, basically.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I
So,
never knew that.
Yeah. Well, they visited in the Clone Wars, Brendan. You remember the episode with Lux Bonteri?
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. Well, it was Ahsoka's fling relationship, actually.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we go back to that planet. Honestly, there was this really cool ATTEs like racing, basically acting like snails through the city, which I just thought was a really cool visual personally.
I love that.
That was so interesting to see. Like I've kind of always wanted to see like a dense city with ATTs in it because it honestly gave me Halo 3 ODST vibes on the Mickey level when you're going with the Scorpion through the city. Like it gave me vibes of that, and I was like, ooh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
I did like it. I like seeing vehicle combat. I don't think vehicle combat is something that we get enough of.
I know, and I feel like we've seen AT-AT vehicle combat like way too much, and it was just very refreshing to see the ATTE being utilized a little bit. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't
we
know.
haven't gotten much
Little
of that, and
things.
it's still refreshing.
It is refreshing. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really cool. I thought it was interesting seeing the Separatist homeworld again. I think we're definitely building up to something. There's a lot of theories that we're talking about a clone rebellion if the Batch can figure out a way to remove all the clones ships that would definitely force the Empire's hand in getting rid of the clones immediately. Or you're possibly looking at a possible civil war because the Kaminoans are up to something too, and so I love this. It's like creating this more interesting story, and I'm just really excited to see where the finale is going to take us.
So
Characters are still very much one-dimensional. Like they're just, Wreckers, the big brute, hunt, or Tex, the brains. But the characters, it's not just the characters. There's all these different subplots going on that actually makes it interesting.
So we have a couple questions.
All
in
right.
Chat that I thought would read. Cole Smith asks, "Will we see Mayor and Oakley tonight?"
Mayor probably. I don't know about Oaks. He's a little wet. We just gave him a bath.
All right. Well, there's a few others. Where'd they go? Oh, Bo says there's 4 straight episodes without Crosshair, and it's all filler, and it's so annoying.
Is it annoying though? I don't know. I haven't really been bothered by the filler episodes. Honestly, they're just developing Omega as a character as well as the rest of the batch. And also one of those filler episodes was with Rex. So I don't know.
So I got a couple questions. Do we think, and this is someone who hasn't finished the series, do you think we're gonna get a lot more sets from the show?
I think we're definitely going to get at least 1 or 2 more. I think in the winter wave, especially one with Omega. I feel like Disney would at least want one set with that character, given how she is a main character of the show.
I want to see an ATTE. Like, they have an excuse to make an ATTE.
I agree, but they're not going to put an ATTE in the winter wave. That's just too high of a price. Maybe next year. It's definitely a likely possibility. An Imperial ATTE would be awesome, but I don't know.
Avalon Raxus, give us like white clone troopers and a couple members of the batch, and maybe the senator they're rescuing. Like
exactly, that would be very epic. I would thoroughly enjoy that. But we don't also know what Book of Boba is going to bring us. We don't know what Mando Season 3 next year is going to be like, because Lego right now is going so hardcore on Mando and Clone Wars, which I love, and it's making everybody happy, as you guys can tell from what I'm building.
That's true. Oh, man, this wave has been one of the best waves ever.
So let's talk about it. I feel like it's been almost an hour, 45 minutes into the stream. We haven't even talked about what I'm building right now. The summer sets. What do you guys think?
Something. Way before this wave was announced, and David, I texted you this. I said, I should make a prediction video of like all the sets I think are going to be in the summer wave. And I wish I would have done it because my predictions were so close to what we actually
I do remember we talked about it, and you actually did write it down. Do you have that list, Brendan?
I don't think I have the list, but I know my predictions.
Okay.
Congratulations, you're a prophet.
I am, honestly. Okay, no. David can attest this. I got so close to this wave. I predicted we get Ahsoka versus Maul. We'd get that transporter stormtrooper thing.
A Marauder, yeah.
Moff Gideon's cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
I said the $60 set was probably going to be a Clone Wars set. I didn't know if it was going to be an actual clone vehicle or a Mandalorian Starfighter, but I was thinking, I think we might get a Clone Wars set. And I don't think I got Boba Fett's ship. I think that's the one I missed. And but yeah, and I also predicted the Bad Batch shuttle. But the actual wave, what a great wave. I have one small issue with it, and it's with one of the names of the sets. But
should we talk about that?
Boba Fett's.
Oh no.
Okay, all right. First off, let me just clear the air real quick. I have been checking in every couple days on my review of Boba Fett Starship, because I couldn't believe just how nuts people went in the comments. Like, it blew up. I think there's literally 1,000 comments on that review of people just arguing back and forth why it shouldn't be named Slave 1 and why it was changed to Boba Fett Starship. Lego, first off, let me just list off the facts. the Lego designers. Jens specifically, he's the creative director of Lego Star Wars. He kind of heads up the team. He came out and I think he talked to either Brix or Jedi News, if I remember correctly, and he literally said, or actually no, it wasn't even Jens. It was actually Michael. I think Jens was part of it, but Michael, who's the lead designer for Lego Star Wars, he designed the ship, the Boba Fett starship. He actually came out and he said that Disney actually wanted us to make the change to the name, which honestly caught me off guard. So first off, I got these sets a couple weeks ago. I've had them for quite a minute actually. And I remember, like, I didn't know the name change. And I remember getting the sets from Lego a couple weeks ago. And I pull it out and I'm looking through them. I'm like, oh, these are cool. And then I look at what I think is the Slave One. And I see his name, Boba Fett Starship. And I think to myself, I'm like, oh my God, the fans are going to go nuts over this. And, I was most certainly right. And I honestly, I thought about talking about that in my review, but I was like, it's just a name. It has nothing to do with the set itself. Let fans decide whether that's okay or not. I'm not going to be part of that conversation because I am reviewing a Lego set, and that's what I want to talk about. So that is why I didn't bring it up in my review. I did know it was going to be some type of contentious point. Not as big as it blew up to be. Other like news sites, like movie, web news, stuff, people like sites that cover Star Wars in general talked about it, which was kind of shocking, honestly, because it became a bigger conversation of like Disney, like basically rolling over and like being part of cancel culture and saying putting the word slave in is not okay, all that stuff. And so that's where the bigger conversation came up from. However, from what I heard, Disney said, or at least Lucasfilm said, that in their canon, they're not changing the Slave One name. It was only for the Lego set, and I don't know if it's either for other toys or not. That hasn't. I don't think that's been announced.
Toys, I've seen a couple Slave Ones named Boba Fett Starship. But to me, honestly, as long as they don't change the name in canon, I don't see any problem changing toys' names to Boba Fett Starship.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you look at all the other Lego ships, like, besides the Millennium Falcon.
Look,
it's like, it's
I could care less that they changed the name. To me, it'll be the Slave One. It's always been the Slave One. They've made literally 6 Lego Star Wars sets, I think, that are called the Slave One. So
yeah.
I think if you're a hardcore fan, it doesn't matter. You'll just reference it as the Slave One. It's like looking at, what is it? The what do they call it? The Knights of Ren ship last year. Like, when I look at it, I know it's the Night Buzzard, but they called it something else on the box. I could care less. Like, it's not a big deal to me. And I really feel like it shouldn't be a big deal to you guys. That's obviously your own opinion. You can have your own opinion, absolutely. But in my opinion, the set itself is pretty good. I like it. I think the name is just overrated. Like, Lego's been doing this for so many years, and it's just nothing new to me.
So, all right. So one thing I didn't know is everyone's been saying, oh, is it going to get changed in canon or isn't it? I didn't know if that was my big issue. Is I was like, are they changing this completely everywhere, or is this just a toy thing? If it's just a toy thing, I think it's stupid, but you can get past it, right? I just think
exactly.
You don't care.
But I didn't know. I thought it was being changed in canon, so that makes me feel a lot better. But so to go back on this, I personally think the decision is just silly and just stupid. I think it's just like, really, it's kind of like roll your eyes at for me. I'm just like, oh wow, yeah, that makes sense. Like, of course. I do think people are too heated about this, especially if it's all fine and good.
Like, it's not worth spending 3 or an entire day on your computer, bickering back and forth in the comments section with someone. Like, I literally saw this happen. I was like, why? This is not worth your time.
I want to dethrone one argument though that I kept seeing that I thought was stupid is people kept on going, oh, it's just for marketing and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I get why you're saying that because Lego does do that with other sets. But I was like, it's definitely not for marketing.
But I was shocked to hear. I remember like when I heard the conversation that Lego said it wasn't their decision. I was shocked by that. I was like, wow, okay, Lego was going to keep the Slave One name. So I don't know. I was definitely caught off guard by that. I thought it was going to be a Lego decision originally when I first saw the set name, but I was definitely shocked when I saw that Lego was like, oh, I mean, okay.
You know what else you'll be shocked by? Vader X Brix's $5 donation. That was a good one. The name change has honestly just became another piece of evidence of how toxic. Now, I cannot read. Let me start. The name change has honestly just become another piece of evidence of how the toxicity within the fandom has really affected things.
I agree. I feel like it's another toxic type of thing, and I do look, if Disney was coming out and actually changing the name permanently to Boba Fett Starship, and this wasn't just a toy name change, that's, I feel like, a little bit of a different conversation. I feel like there is some. I do feel like there is a conversation to be had if that was the case.
Yeah.
But that isn't. And so if you're still pissed off about the name change after you know that, I just feel like at that point you're just wasting your time.
You just want to argue for the sake of arguing it.
Exactly.
I still think it's dumb, but I don't think it's a thing that's really worth, like, yeah, I'll leave one sarcastic comment on a video and then I'll just be done with it. Like, I wouldn't defend it with my life. I wouldn't make a huge deal out of it. I think it is still a little silly. I'm just like, come on, y'all said this for years. Is it really a big deal if we do it now? But
I mean, you can say
that's what it is.
You can think something, is not good or is silly and just not waste your time on it, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. I'm sure people will have opinions about this for days, but anyhow, we know it's not a permanent canon name change, so I think that kind of settles the conversation for the most part. But
Nightwing,
let's talk.
32 donation.
Thank you, Nightwing.
Of, what is it? Danish
Crones. Or something.
It says, this is on topic, what is your favorite set of the wave?
Yeah, so my favorite set of the wave. That's tough actually. Mando Fighter, the one I'm building right now, the Mandalorian Fighter, is definitely up there. I'm actually planning on making a video of the entire wave of sets and trying to pick a favorite, and I haven't really come to that conclusion yet. I'd say the top two would be Bad Batch Shuttle and the Mando Fighter. I'd say are up there for sure. I don't know if I have a specific favorite.
You know what else is up there, David?
Me too, with Bob.
The Mafia with the €5 donation.
Thank you, Mafia. Thank you, guys. Y'all are just coming out here with the donation. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you.
I know. That's why I have to keep interrupting you. I feel bad. It says, before I go to bed, have you watched Loki?
I have.
He plans on getting more Bricker build sets. They just announced Captain America's shield.
I saw that. So I've talked to the guys at Bricker Builds. They're great people to work with. There will be another thing in the future. Probably, I think it's still about a month or two away, but there will definitely be some more content covering some of their products. I won't be covering their Captain America shield. There is something Star Wars related up next, I believe. So you'll have to wait and just see. But what was his other question? Oh, have you watched Loki? Yeah, I've watched Loki. Oh, shoot. What? Where did that go? Anyhow. I've watched Loki, thoroughly enjoyed it, up to episode 4, the mid-season finale or whatever. Mare and I are having a blast watching it, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
It's so good.
All right.
Far better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't know why people thought that was a good show. It was not. It was absolutely trash. I couldn't believe they made that. Not because I love the characters Falcon and Winter Soldier. But literally the villain is what made that show so freaking bad.
Yeah, Carly was it.
Oh my god, dude. Like, that was the most poorly written character I've ever seen on a freaking superhero show. Like, that was bad.
I haven't seen Loki, WandaVision. I haven't seen Falcon Winter Soldier. MCU shows I'm not. They seem appealing, but I'm not huge into the MCU to begin with. Like, I love all the movies, but like, if I half. I don't know. Anyways,
Okay.
sets, Lego sets.
I do want to say really quick that I heard that the character of Carly had to be rewritten the last minute because
Oh, it felt so rewritten. Oh my god.
yeah, they had a virus and vaccine subplot that was going to be going on, like that Madani character, or like, you know, that woman, I think in that episode 3 or 4 that dies in the bed. Yeah, and that's why they were stealing all the medicine and vaccines from the power broker, because there was some new virus.
Like I'm just hearing you explain it. I'm like, just stop, please.
Yeah,
It's just not good.
What was so bad about her?
It was just like I could care less about her intentions. I didn't really have an ounce of emotion for that character. Whether I didn't even hate her. I just like strongly like was disconnected completely from her.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I'll never watch it.
I do recommend. I'd still recommend WandaVision. I really like that show. Loki is up there with WandaVision right now. I'm very excited with where that show's going.
I honestly like Loki better than WandaVision at this point. Like, WandaVision was still great, but just I'm very partial to the character of Loki. So it's just like WandaVision was good, but we get all this Loki stuff. So
right.
Well, anyways, Lego sets. Oh, another donation. Good lord. Ramiro Chavarro, I think that's how you say your name. $2 donation. He says, "What days are you coming to Brick Rodeo?"
I will be there Thursday through Sunday. So I'll be there the whole time. I've already signed
Hooray.
up. Got my plane ticket. I'm headed there.
Where are you staying?
Oh, here's my missing piece.
Wait, are you staying with Jay?
What's that?
Are you gonna stay with Jay?
Yeah.
Nice. Anyway, so the summer wave. What, we got 6 sets?
Okay,
5
so
sets?
going back to my favorite set, I have to say it's between the Bad Batch Shuttle and Mandalorian Fighter. To be fair, though, there's still more summer sets I haven't reviewed yet, so I don't want to give my full opinion yet, because we do know the Forge is on its way at some point, and then there's still the Vader Chamber, but yeah, so I don't know. I want to wait for the whole thing.
I gotta say, I don't own any sets yet. Probably buy them at Virginia though, if I can.
Oh, that's... Dude, are you going to get up at like 5 in the morning with everybody else to go to the Lego store?
Me and Colt just talked about in chat about going to get some of the sets.
Like, they're going to... With Brick Fair Virginia, like, that store's going to be swamped in the morning.
Oh, dude, that's true.
And it's not even just Star Wars sets. There's like a bunch of sets launching on August 1st. Like, it's going to be packed. Oh, this is such a good
isn't
figure.
there a Walmart right by the convention center? You might have luck there.
No. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Walmart, like, takes a week, maybe 3 weeks after a release of something before you see it on shelves.
That's weird. For me, one of my local Walmarts puts things out day one.
I would say then that Walmart, or wherever you live, Simeon, is very close to a distribution center.
Could be, yeah.
Well, maybe I won't get them at Virginia, but I'd like to. But
You don't want to get up at 5 in the morning? Matt's going. We're going, bro. It's gonna be a heck of a time.
If like Matt's going and Colt's going, I'll go with y'all. I don't mind, but
You're gonna wake up at 5?
I mean, if everyone else is, I don't want to be left out. What are y'all
Exactly. I'm sure Ryan's gonna just camp out. I wouldn't be surprised if he camps out at the mall.
He's just gonna arrive there, and
He's gonna get there at 10
Right.
p.m. the night before and literally just camp with like probably 5 other people.
I'll go if everyone else is going. Are you gonna go, David? You gonna get up at 5?
Absolutely. Not even if I don't get anything, because I have reviewed a lot of the sets now.
It's the experience.
It's the experience, and I just honestly want to make a vlog out of it because I'm sure it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be. I honestly think it's gonna be like it's gonna be probably pretty equivalent to like the UCS Falcon, if you guys remember how that launched.
It's gonna
be that busy, I think, honestly.
You're gonna get grumpy Matt and everyone because everyone's gonna be so tired.
What's that? Oh yeah, everybody's gonna be
like,
so
grumpy and
cranky. It's gonna be something else. I'm excited though.
Nightwing with the Danish Chrome, 20 Danish Chromes. Gar Saxon figure is awesome. That's what he said.
Gar Saxon is such a good figure. That's the figures in this set. And that's a reoccurring thing with this entire wave is every single set in the wave has new and exclusive figures that we've never gotten before, and any others, whether it's across the wave itself or just anything before it. That's so exciting. Like, that makes me so happy as a fan.
Well, so let's start from the bottom to the top. Let's start with the Mandalore. The Mandalore duel? I don't know
The
what it's
duel
called.
on Mandalore, is that what you're talking about?
Duel on Mandalore.
Yes.
A set
Where is it?
that
It's
is
over there.
wonderful, but I think disappointing. And
It
it
is.
I thought I'd get day one. I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm not spending $20.
You know, in my review, I think it's overpriced. It actually has the least amount of pieces for the dual sets that we've gotten over the last couple of years.
And I feel like it's such a shame. Two things. There's one easy course correct they could have done to totally overwrite that $20 price range or price point and give Rex in that set. We need a new Captain Rex.
I agree, but
Easy.
like that's the thing though, is like it has to be a dual type of set, and so that only means 2 figures.
So if you're going with that though, you could have made the
It
set
should have
bigger.
been
It's
like
not hard.
instead of like duel on Mandalore, it should have been the battle on Mandalore.
Yeah, I'm like, imagine if we. This is, I know, like, just wishful thinking. They would never do this, but a battle on Mandalore. You get a couple of Mandalorian Red Loyalists with maybe Rook, that like the female general or whatever. You get Maul, you get Ahsoka, you get Rex, you get Jesse, and maybe a 332nd.
And it's like a $120 set. End of the day.
And you just get like the throne room, and then under it, like part of the sewers.
Exactly.
Well,
Could have a little
realistically, that would
bridge
be really
between the two things. It could have been a really cool set. A
Yeah,
lot of potential there.
I just gotta say, you know what? They want to keep it to 2 figures. That's fine. Like, that's what I wanted. It's just, you could have given us more of a build. It's not that hard. You
It
could have
is.
had the
Yeah,
Marauder
yeah.
back
I
on a
honestly
flat.
felt like they should have had a walkway at the very least. Like, I don't know. There was it was a little
You could have
disappointing.
done stuff. But,
The
yeah,
Maul
nevertheless,
figure is good, but Ahsoka's a rehash, nothing new, not even a new head print. I think that's where they could have at least given her a new expression to make it a little more interesting. But that wasn't the case.
Nightwing with the 20 Danish chromes. He says, when is a new member stream coming?
I want to say soon, but honestly, this month is looking so busy with the conventions, and there's some announcements happening this week. Next week there's a lot happening, and then literally then it's conventions. It's just busy. There's stuff I can't talk about, but so much is happening.
Well, there you go. But I gotta say, I'll buy the Mandalore. The duel on Mandalore will be a good set for $15. That sounds like a pretty good price for that set.
Walmart will probably have it for like 15 or 16 when it comes out.
Exactly. Next set would be the Stormtrooper transporter. Would it not? Is there a cheaper set?
The Mandalorian Forge is cheaper.
That is technically true. That Forge, I think, is rumored at 30.
Yeah.
Okay, well then skip that.
I mean, we can talk about it. Haven't the figures leaked?
The whole set's leaked at this point.
That's right. Yeah, Ryan made a video about it. It looks cool from what I've seen.
I actually haven't seen it.
$30 goes so much more there than it does the Trouble on Tatooine.
Trouble
you
on
look at both those
Tatooine.
sets.
What set are you talking about, Simeon? Trouble on Tatooine? Oh, you're talking about it's with Mando. Yeah, that honestly. You're right. That does make that set look like a bad value now. Well, it's the fact that Mando is in almost every other set in this wave is part of the reason there.
And that set just sucks. That set is horrible. It is one of the worst sets ever, easily.
I remember when it came out, everybody was hype over it because of Mando.
Yeah, but then I got it, and I was like, what is this? This is gross.
I'm insane. I got it, and I was like, okay, what is this tent build? Like,
I know, honestly. So, Also, David, is the Starfighter the only thing you're building?
No, I have the Marauder.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And the TIE Fighter, right?
Yeah, if we have time, we can do the TIE Fighter as well.
The Marauder, if that's what it's called. Also,
Yes.
hi, Brick Wiz.
The-
Hello.
What's up, Matt? Best summer
Yeah,
wave set
Matt.
figs. Don't at me. Yeah, Matt's seen the sets. He came down here. Yeah, I haven't even told you guys about that. Matt came down here for a couple days last week. We didn't
Real
even tell.
ones would know
we
that
haven't-
from his reviews.
Did he
Yeah.
vlog it?
What? No, we didn't make a
Vlog?
vlog. I was sad.
Mm.
We had to do other things too. Lots of things are happening. I cannot tell you how many things are happening right now. It is insane. I'm so overwhelmed. Okay, you don't even understand, Brendan. I'm so overwhelmed right now.
Me, Colt, for the stream, me, Colt, and David were all playing like Xbox. I don't know what we were playing. We were playing something on Xbox, and he's just like, "Oh boys, big things were happening." We're like, "Well, what's happening?" He's like, "Just big things." And I'm like, "You can't just say that, David, and not explain it." He's like, "Ho ho ho."
I think Jay always says it best. Is like David is the biggest tease in the world. That will always continue to be true.
Honestly, he's just like, "Oh, big things, boys," and I'm like, "What? What do you mean? Tell us." Anyways, but I am so hyped for the how do you say it again?
Marauder.
Also
Marauder.
for Fabia with the €5 donation. He says, "Community tab says you have big news for the stream. What are you hiding, Mr. Hall?"
I don't know. Big news, I guess.
Big things are happening. But the Marauder, that set looks absolutely awesome. Looks like a great deal for $40. You get 4 awesome figures. I'm really hyped.
To kind of hint a little bit more, there will be something big that happens this stream. I'm not gonna hint at what it is though.
Yeah, I'm actually there in real life. That's what it is.
No, that's not it. He's not upstairs right now. No, there's something pretty cool actually, guys. Y'all are gonna have to stick around for a hot minute. There's something coming later. I don't want to reveal it, but I'm very excited.
Is it Lego related?
I'm not gonna say anything more than that.
I think I might have some idea, but I'm not sharing.
I have no idea.
So, big things, boys. Big things.
But yeah, the Marauder. I think it looks awesome. David, you have it. I mean, your review, you said you liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was light gray, but it still looks good.
I know a lot of people want it to be light gray, and it should. It doesn't. It definitely looks light gray in the film. However, there is enough, like light gray, dark gray to like kind of mix between the two, which I think looks fine. And I mean, if you really want to, you can buy the pieces to replace it to make it all light gray, and then I still think even when you do that, the design will look pretty good.
Yeah.
But I really like the set. It reminds me of I'm looking at it right now. What was that Rogue One tank called? The hover tank?
The TX like 225.
It's like a better version of that set in my opinion. That's kind of how I describe it.
Ooh. I don't know about that. I kind of like that.
Semi's like, I don't know about that, Chief.
I mean, the Marauder's a good set, but at the same time, I really love that kind of almost realistic looking look of the hover tank from Rogue One.
That's true. But I mean,
Just something about it.
I don't know. Here, I'm gonna build it here in a second, Simeon, and we'll get to the bottom of this. Okay, I'll actually get both side by side just for you. I'll put both next to each other and let you decide.
I need to just point out, this is really funny. The whole entire chat, as soon as you started hyping the whatever it is up, the chat said, "Hey guys, remember the last time he hyped something up? It was the Switchback."
And Wang has a 20 crone donation. He says David's big thing is a new vlog.
that.
Oh my god, y'all are great. I love you guys.
I was laughing. I was just like, dude, I totally forgot about this.
Oh man, I'm having a blast right now. Y'all are making my night. Jeez.
Lime Green Hunk 24 has a very good question.
Oh yeah?
It says, considering next year is the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, what do you think our chances of getting a Geonosis Arena set are?
I think that would be an excellent contender for the next Master Builder series set. I don't know. I want it to happen. It's definitely a possibility. I think hopefully when the gunship eventually launches, whenever that happens, I hope enough fans buy that set and just show the utter demand with our actual pockets and wallets of like how much we want prequel sets, and that'll kind of hopefully show the Lego Star Wars team and whoever kind of makes those like, oh hey, we're gonna decide, you know, this is the theme for this year, whatever, like we want to do this particular movie, whatever is the case. Hopefully it shows them like, hey, there is a hardcore amount of fans that want prequel sets. So I don't know. All I'm saying is, you know, the best way to honestly, other than like doing those surveys that Lego constantly asks you to do, the best way you can honestly show Lego what you want is by purchasing sets around that, honestly. So, for example, if you like Clone Wars sets, just buy the Mandalorian Fighter and the Bad Batch set and call it a day.
Do you think
I feel so bad saying like the only way you can convince a company to make something is by buying something related to it. Like that sounds so bad.
I mean, that's how it is. But
that is how it is.
With the success, and I would say very well success, of the 501st Battle Pack and AAT included.
Has it been successful though? Because like, it's off the shelves in Australia for some reason.
Oh yeah,
I know that, but I'm saying in North America, it obviously.
Dude, I go to the stores now and they're fully stocked.
Well, yeah,
but
because
how
it's
long
been out
has it
for over
been
a
since
year. I'm saying when it first came out, it was.
I guess it has been
I
a year
have
now.
I have 6 of those sets.
I've bought a ton, so I hope what the case here is that they sold a ton at the beginning, like way more than they expected.
They had to have, like they were out of stock in like half.
But I heard the reason why,
like,
Simeon, I heard the reason why they were out of stock though in that beginning phase was because they were having printing issues with the figures, with the clone troopers.
Then why weren't all the other sets bought out then?
What do you mean?
Well, if we're just saying that the 501st Battle Pack sold like all the others, I was able to find, and this is the thing, the 501st Battle Pack hasn't shown up in my stores till maybe 2 months ago. Before that, I still couldn't find it. So
Wow.
I would say the 501st Battle Pack was successful, and I would also say almost all the Clone Wars sets that they've made seem to be.
I don't know. Until I see physical numbers, it's only guessing.
Yeah.
Well, my guesstimation. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say.
It's easy to say like, oh, God, what was a set that people thought sold well and it honestly didn't? Okay, all right. Here's a great example. The Battlefront battle packs from 2016. Remember those? Like they lasted on store shelves for like 2 minutes. Like those were fantastic sets that people probably bought, but they probably didn't sell that well.
Well, anyways, the point is, do you think we'll actually get more prequel sets? Because here's the thing, Episode 1, they did like one set, and it wasn't even, I don't know if they just did it for fun. That was because the 20th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, and they only did one Episode 1 set, which was disappointing. So I don't have much faith that Lego will actually do any Episode 2 sets. They have a bad history of making Episode 2 sets anyways.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a shame because the movie.
I mean, to be fair, if you go on Disney Plus and you look at Star Wars, if you look at the Star Wars section, they don't even have like the Star Wars. Like they have Star Wars, and then I just remember when I looked through the movies, like Episode 2 is the very last. It's not even like in order from like 3, 2, 1. It's literally like I think it's like 3, 1, 2 or something like that. It's like so in the back because nobody wants to watch it apparently. So
I mean, it's a bad movie, but the sets are that you can make.
there's cool like vehicles, there's cool scenes, there's cool battles in the movie, but the movie itself as a structure, it's okay.
Yeah, like I don't care what you think about the movie itself. You gotta admit the vehicles, at least, were some of the coolest looking vehicles we've seen in sci-fi.
Exactly.
It's the thing that episode 4, I could point to almost every single scene and be like, yeah, we've basically gotten the set. And there's only one big location that we haven't gotten from episode 4 is the Luke's homestead, which is still silly, and we should get that as a set by now. But
you can basically point to every frame that Luke's land speeder is in and say, yeah, we got that.
Honestly.
But same thing with episode 5. Episode 5, we've gotten a ton of sets from Hoth. We've gotten 2 Cloud Cities and a few sets based off of Cloud City. We got the Falcon TIE Fighters. Now I will say we haven't gotten a TIE bomber in a while, which is silly. But in Return of the Jedi, also, those 3 movies we've gotten so many sets off of. It's hard to think, like, the thing with the prequels is I feel like there's so many sets they haven't done that I would love to see, specifically with episode 2. The fact is, we've never gotten a Camino set, ever. We haven't gotten Jango Fett's starship in forever. We haven't... A lot of those. What are you pointing at, David?
I'm just pointing at like the Mando Forge figures. Like it's in this instruction book that Lance sent us. It's just funny that they. I don't know why they haven't shown like official pictures because it's literally in the stuff they sent us. Like, I don't know. That's like the weirdest thing. It's just strange to me.
Lego's weird with reveals, but we all knew that.
Yeah.
Green Hunk 24 makes a very accurate, in my opinion, prediction. He says. The set that I think would be the most likely to get remade if they do a set for Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary is I could totally see them doing a remake of the Coruscant hover chase. I could too, and I'd be totally cool with that.
Yeah. I think. Maybe.
I think a Geonosis arena set is... I don't think it's impossible, I just think it's very far away. I think before that we'll get a Endor Master Builder set. I think we'll probably get... Heck, we could maybe get a remake of a Hoth Master Builder set. It wouldn't surprise me.
True.
There's just... I feel like there's too many other Master Builder sets that they'll do before they land on Geonosis, but I hope I'm wrong. I think Yavin 4 is one we might get, which would be awesome.
Oh,
I don't think so, because there's not really a battle that happens there. They would want to put like some kind of conflict in it.
I guess.
It's our big boy again, Yellow Boy. It's our mustard boy.
Mustard Trooper. They need to make the Ketchup Trooper now too.
I know, mustard and ketchup.
And then all the normal troopers are just mayo troopers. They're 3 condiment troopers.
I want to see Jango Starship.
Oh, shout out to Caesar, my boy, for he was the model designer for the Mandalorian Starfighter. I found out he's the same one who actually designed the Mos Eisley Cantina from last year.
That man is very wise.
And then he also, I think, if I remember correctly, he built Darth Vader's chamber from this wave and Duel on Mandalore. I need to talk to him about that Duel on Mandalore and ask him what happened there.
Nightwing with the 32 Danish chromes. He says, "Will a new Lego room part 3 be coming soon?"
Oh yeah, actually, that is another thing in the works that's happening this month. Oh my god, there's just too much. Too much is happening.
Hey, but it's good though. It's just more David Hall content, so we're fine with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
Wise boy. Dexter Jetster would be the best May the 4th polybag.
I still just want to remind everybody that there is still going to be something big in this stream. I will hype it up again.
Well, we've still got almost 300 people watching and almost 400 likes, so you should be good in that department.
y'all are in for a treat.
Mm-hmm. We don't even know if it's Lego related. It might be a new camera for all we know.
Oh my god, I bought a new camera, guys. I'm sure Mayor would laugh at that. I don't remember this mortar gun being so difficult to build for some reason. Oh, there we go. I actually really like the mortar cannon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this Stormtrooper, I know people don't like the new helmet mold, but I don't know. I like it.
I like it too, honestly.
It does suck you can't move the head. I think that's the one con of it. I like the detailed look, though.
Yeah, overall, I do like it better as well.
It does suck you can't turn the head, though.
Yeah, that's like the only thing.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey David, when's Meredith coming down?
I don't know. She was exercising. I think she's also with the rabbit, too.
No.
There.
I know.
Oh, boy. Crazy. This summer has been busy.
Wait, so we didn't finish talking about the sets. So we were talking about the Marauder, then the Mando
Oh,
fighter.
yeah.
Y'all are getting distracted.
You're
Anyhow.
getting distracted.
No,
It's chat's fault. They've been distracting us with their donations and giving us money.
that's true.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Yeah, stop giving money. No, please do.
Please give him money.
What's the next setup? Starfighter, Mandalorian Starfighter.
Yes.
I think this pretty
I
good.
just built it. I think it looks, especially on these back wings, I think looks so good. I have to say though, when Matt did a comparison when he was down here with the sets, I was kind of shocked that I didn't realize the old one was taller. It's definitely way less detailed, but I kind of like the stance of the old one actually.
Yeah.
I feel like, how...
I'm just sad it doesn't have landing gear. I think that's where they went wrong.
Honestly, it kind of feels to me like they're just phasing landing gear out in place of just static, like, stilts.
I mean, that's true. The Bad Batch shuttle doesn't have anything.
Yeah, it's like the only things that have landing gear these days are X-Wings, because that's, like, an important feature of the ship.
Yeah, but the landing gear doesn't even move those, Simeon.
And honestly,
Exactly.
what the heck, Lego? What's your deal with landing gear?
I mean, it's just the front landing gear and the X-Wings. That's about it these days.
Honestly.
Maybe, like...
We want to make the ships, like, land.
Yeah,
Hashtag make landing gear great again.
Honestly, you know what, Brendan? I
you know
like
what else
that.
is great? Nightwing with another 20 donations. It just says, here's some more money.
Thanks, Nightwing. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that'd be such a funny video. Hashtag make landing gear great again. It's like a 1-minute presidential ad. Like,
Oh my god.
We need landing gear back on our ships.
For too long, we have gone without landing gear on our Lego children's toy playsets.
It's what the children want.
It's not just what, that's a slogan. It's not just what we want. It's what the children want.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Bro, I
God
love
darn
it.
it.
I love that. Oh my
I might have
god.
to bust out the old green screen and film that.
That's actually a really good. No, that's a really good idea though. You should do it. Oh my god. I'd be so down.
Oh gosh darn it, that'd be such a silly video.
I mean, honestly, though, I feel like the reason that they might be phasing it out is probably complaints from, like, kids saying that it breaks off too easy or whatever. Because, you know, it's just usually one little ratchet.
Yeah, but it's
connection
so
and-
important. I love it. Hi, Mare.
It's funny, 'cause I
How
never
are
really
you?
cared about it. I never really cared
Did
about
you
it
exercise?
until recently.
Do you want to grab your chair and sit?
I'm gonna grab my chair and sit. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Who
It's
all is
Meredith.
here? Is it Brendan and Simeon? Or is...
Indeed it is.
Yep.
Lovely. Shane's not here?
No, he's working.
Loser.
He's in the chat, though.
Oh,
So don't call him a
definitely
loser.
not a loser.
He's listening probably.
He is the coolest
You know
person
who
I've never met.
else isn't a loser? Brix
Got
Studios with his
ours,
$20 donation. He
Oh.
says, Nightwing is trying to take my spot. I will forever be number one donator.
Oh gosh, are we gonna have a little competition here? Let me. Oh, Mayor just crushed the Ray's speeder.
Who's Vader?
Ray's
well,
speeder.
Oh.
That's not important.
Well, oh no, she's not dead. I thought she was dead. She's not dead. I was like,
No,
well,
she's not dead.
She lives.
she's dead.
She
doesn't
lives
need a
on.
speeder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Well, how's building going? Are you almost done?
I finished that set and I'm on a second set.
So these are the new
Halfway
sets, right?
What's that?
These are all the new sets.
Yes, except for the TIE Fighter I'm going to build. That came out earlier this year.
Lovely. Lovely. Do people like these sets?
People do like these sets, from what I can tell.
Almost everyone likes the sets from the new wave. They're going crazy about them.
That's lovely. I'm so glad. I'm so glad they produce something people don't shit on all the time.
Mare!
I'm sorry.
Mare!
I'm sorry.
You're not even 5 minutes.
Oh, Mare.
We haven't done a stream in like 2 months.
Yeah, honestly, it has been like
It's
basically.
been a minute.
It's definitely
I
May was
haven't
the
had
last
like
time.
the stream voice in a while. Jesus H Christ. I'm
Do
sorry,
you like
friends.
my yellow light over here?
I do.
I feel like we're so red.
We are looking very red.
Is it from the beach or is that actually?
I think we might have gotten it. I
look
like
so
Rudolph.
red.
I
I'm
look-
not that red.
You do look a little red.
Am I? I'm not
I'm
nearly
not
as
gonna
red
lie.
on this camera. Maybe it's the camera. I don't know.
Oh, hi, Nightwing.
It looks like we got sunburned.
It does. We're really not sunburnt. We're actually very tan.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. I don't know. 'Cause
You just,
I have mixed lighting though. I think that's.
I
part of
think
the
that's
reason.
the issue.
See, that's yellow. That's like
You know
whitish.
what's not an issue? Nightwing with his 30 Danish krone donation. He says, hi Mayor, and I could never be number one dono Brix.
Aww.
Aww.
He's ending the competition before it even started.
Dang.
Meredith, are you gonna be at Brook Fair, Virginia?
For one day, I think.
Are you actually?
We've been talking about getting maybe 2 of his friends up as well.
Oh, you'd go up with Harrison and Wyatt?
Probably.
Really?
Maybe not. I don't know. Probably. I feel like we would.
Interesting.
I feel like it would be better with like more people who haven't been to Brook Fair yet, because there's 2 friends, one of which who really likes Lego, and the other who's just like cool and
Brix
fun.
Films with another $10 says.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Back down, peasant. Wow. That's some harsh words.
Ouch.
How do you feel about that, Nightwing?
Ouch. He like forfeited the competition to you. Like, shouldn't you feel honored?
Yeah, like, where is your honor, Brix Films?
Them some fighting words right there. Good lord.
Peasant. Back to Brick Fair.
Yes, back to that's what we were talking. I was like, what are we talking about? What were we talking about?
Yeah, you guys should totally stay the Monday after Brook Fair. and
'Cause he's
hang
still
out and
there.
watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for like the whole day doing nothing. So I was like, maybe I'll go down to DC or something.
He's just gonna hang out at the Lego store for 4 hours. Let's be
I
honest.
know. No, I'm gonna go DC, I guess. by
DC's
myself.
fun. Have you ever been to DC?
I have, but not by myself.
Wait, what about? Isn't your brother going?
No,
No, it's just me. I'm just going.
he's flying by himself.
Oh, well, that's fun. Are you flying into Dulles?
I know. I wish he flew out of Richmond because then he
Yeah.
could have come back with me on Sunday and spent the night, and then
Yeah,
I
you
could
could
have
have
just
just
taken
hung
to the
out
airport.
here on Monday.
Yeah, bad mistake, sir.
Yeah, I'm flying into Dulles.
Ouch. Dulles is actually, it's a pretty crap airport. I was about to say
It's good and
like,
bad. You can get any flight, but it's not a fun experience.
It's not a fun experience.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, we're just preparing you.
It's not honestly
Earlier
that
in the
bad.
stream, I said, yeah, I'm kind of, it's a little scary flying by
You know,
myself,
wait,
and I
Brendan,
know-
I'll let you know how it is because I'm going to. Wait, am I going? No, I'm
Honestly-
not. I'm not flying out of. I'm flying right out of Richmond actually
Yeah,
for
you're flying
Texas.
out of Richmond.
Yeah, it's a direct flight
Oh,
actually.
Oh, well,
Too bad,
lucky you.
Richmond's not much better. Richmond's just
No,
like
Richmond's
ugly.
pretty good. It's a decent
I'll say
airport.
LA
It's not
airport's
big.
nice.
It's
I'm
a
not
big
freaked
enough.
out by that.
$10
You know
from.
what else is nice? Jamie Dorr with his $10 donation. He says, the new TIE Fighter is awfully small. If you look the models from ILM, the size comparison starts to become clear. The same goes for the X-Wing, and you've gone blonde there. It's beautiful.
Oh, I know.
You'll notice.
I have been.
Thank you.
I was literally like.
I went really blonde. The summer blonde.
We look so red. I gotta change this. Like, let me go.
We look
It's
so
killing
bad.
me how red we look.
I look
This is
like
not
Rudolph.
good. Hold on.
Y'all don't look red. What are you
We look
about?
very
We look
red.
so red.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, no, I need to see your face.
I
to
need a
change it.
face mask. Okay, this is fine.
All right.
But thank you
Now
for
I
the
feel like that's just
donation.
making it worse.
Yeah, this
Meredith,
isn't better.
Where are the glasses?
The glasses are upstairs. I
All right, I
apologize.
feel like.
I'm not
Well,
walking
the
back
whole room
upstairs
just
to grab
became red.
one.
That's probably the best we're gonna get.
You know, I look more skin toned and less Rudolph.
That's probably the best we're gonna get.
So,
That already looks better.
yeah, we
Meredith
like.
doesn't look
It looks a little better.
This is good. This is
Still a
more
little
skin
red,
tone.
but not as bad.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
also slightly paling us a little bit now. You know, I'd rather be too pale than too
sunburned.
red. This is
It doesn't
true.
look as bad. It
So,
doesn't look
Simeon,
as
are
bad
you
now.
going to? You're going to Brick Fair, right?
For a couple of days, I am.
I will
Pretty
probably
much
be
just-
there like Saturday or Sunday. Like,
Yeah, that's
he's
the
going
days I'm
both
gonna be there,
days.
too.
yeehaw. But one of those days. I don't know if I
Sam,
can
you get
handle
to see
both.
Mayor.
Yeah, again, we've already met him in
I
person.
know. But
Actually, I never not last year, 2019, I never got to say hi to you. You were always either in a conversation or I didn't see you at the table. I got to talk
Sounds
to
about-
David, but I never got the chance to say hi to you.
it sounds about right.
We coexisted in the same building for at least one day.
Yeah.
We coexisted in
So
the same
that's
building.
basically the same thing. So
Dang.
also, you could have just like come up because chances are I desperately needed saving from one of the conversations I was in.
I didn't know, and I'm more of a timid person when I'm meeting people in real life, so I don't want to go up and interrupt a conversation. Oh, I want to say hi to you because you're somewhat famous. Like,
Because you're someone famous. Oh my god.
Not quite, but I appreciate the spirit. I
yeah,
appreciate.
there's this,
Oh my god. Y'all are funny.
Well, we will officially meet in person again,
yes.
because we've already technically
Again,
met.
again.
Again.
Now that you actually know who I am.
I feel like
I'm not-
you sound like a 40-year-old man, and then you're just gonna like show up as yourself and be like, you need to age 30 years,
Honestly.
because it just does not match.
Brenda.
That's the weird thing. My voice in real life is gonna go up. It's something about talking online with anyone online, not just on streams. My voice goes down. It's something I've noticed. Just
How
in real
wild.
life.
My voice
My
goes
voice goes up.
down when I talk on streams.
Oh, sweetheart,
No?
not quite. Your voice is already wonky enough.
Fair enough. You know where we've been going recently, guys? Sonic.
Where have you been going?
Sonic is so good.
We've been getting their slushies this summer because it's so hot out. I'm sure everybody has been experiencing this heat wave throughout the U.S.
I mean, the ocean's also on fire, so I feel like it's like
Yeah.
slightly everywhere.
It's so hot this week. It's not even funny.
I've had to water like all of our garden every single day
That's
for
that's
over an
Yes.
hour.
That's literally Mayor's.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was sitting outside melting as I was watering both the front and back gardens, and I was like, this is miserable. Like, how do plants
You know-
sit out there for so long?
You know what's not miserable though? Nightwing with another 30 Danish krone donation, and he says, "I wish I could go to Brick Fair, but it's Belgium instead." I think he's saying he lives in Belgium.
Yeah. It's because of the COVID restrictions still. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to be till next
Does he
year.
travel here for Brick Fair?
There's a lot of
Does
people that
anybody
travel
know?
internationally for Brick Fair.
I
yeah.
remember there was that guy from Germany or something like that,
Yeah.
like 2 years ago.
Wasn't it Noah?
Yeah, it's Noah.
Yeah. Oh, we got Matt in the chat. He
What's
says,
up, Matt?
"Cap, Sonic was closed when we went."
I know. I don't know why they closed early. I think they were
They're
short
having
staffed.
staffing issues.
Everywhere's
I saw
having
it
staffing
on their
issues.
little.
If you guys,
Window.
I know that a lot of you are like 15 or 16. This is a great time to get
If
a
y'all
summer
want
job.
to go get a job,
Summer job
everybody
is
would
happening.
appreciate that.
Yeah. if you got your vaccine, which I think it's available now from 12 to 15.
I think Pfizer is.
Pfizer made it available.
Yeah.
So y'all can go get your vaccine and get yourself a summer job.
Yeehaw.
That Chick-fil-A, like 100 feet from my house, is looking very tempting.
You should do it, Sammy, and I could easily see you. You're so nice.
You're so pleasant.
You definitely got the, what do they always say?
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
It's my pleasure.
Yes.
It's my pleasure all the time.
You're so chipper. You'd fit right in.
You get instantly hired. I don't even have a freaking
You would just show
fraction of a
up
doubt.
and introduce yourself, and they'd be like, "Done."
Yeah.
When can you
honestly.
start?
They won't even question
Done.
it. Doesn't even matter if you had any experience. They're like, "Yep."
Count
you're
Robbie
good.
always says job equals more Lego. I highly recommend.
That's true.
That's the other thing. You can buy yourself more stuff.
That's very true.
It is very true.
When I was 14 and had a job, dude, that's all I bought was Lego. It was awesome.
That's all I bought. Lego.
Nightwing with another 20 crone says, I live in Denmark, but going to Belgium.
Oh.
Interesting.
Are you moving there? Or is it just like you're visiting? I'm surprised people are traveling to the EU right now. Thought it was all locked down still.
I feel like Canada's more locked down than the
Canada's
EU.
so locked down.
Canada's so sad.
It's kind of becoming a joke how locked down it is.
I thought they broke
Like,
it,
they didn't
though.
even let people go to parks, apparently.
They
Like,
didn't.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I see some companies that are still, like, everyone's working from home and stuff, and I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, come on.
Well, actually, Brendan, in the future, or, well, the coming very close future, hybrid work, which is, like, both working at home and working in office, is going to become kind of the new thing. Like, the pandemic really forever changed a lot of things.
That's dumb.
Not really.
I
It's not
love
really.
this alternate work thing. This is fantastic.
Are you doing it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
My company gave out laptops so people could work remotely as well, because there's just like, when everybody's on site, it's just so crowded.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so nice to be able to like go home at like 2 p.m., 10 a.m., like whenever you're done with your on-site stuff, if you're like not running experiments on site. It's so nice to go home early and just like, I hope nobody from work watches this, work. Quote unquote, work.
She basically has it easy right now.
I do.
And it's because of working from home.
If we ever have to go back to full on site,
She'd
I
be
have
far
no
more stressed.
idea.
She probably wouldn't even be down here, guys.
I
Leave it that way.
wouldn't. I would never come back onto any live stream ever. No more brick fairs. Ever. Oh my god.
Terrible.
Do you know which day of Brick Fair you might show up?
Probably Saturday. I feel like Saturday is a good day.
Saturday is always a good day.
It's always a good day. I prefer Sundays just in general, but I think Saturday brick fairs are a good day. Everybody's there. I don't know, it is a little busy.
You should go Friday, when it's not busy.
Isn't that like close to the public those days?
Yeah, but I can probably get you in.
But what about the boys?
What do you mean?
What about Wyatt and Harry?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you probably should come during the weekend.
Probably Saturday.
Rue Costa, I don't know how to say that name. Euro donation, he says, where is Geonosis? Is it safe? Is it alright?
It is alright. I've got a big thing happening this week for it.
There are updates, I promise.
Ooh.
He's been slack-a-lacking.
Mare knows my plans.
He's been slack-a-lacking recently, but he's on his grind now, I think.
Meredith, do you know anything about this big announcement or whatever the heck he's doing?
Of course
tonight?
I do. You think all this could be happening around me and me not know?
Yes.
Really?
I thought he was in the
Never.
basement. I didn't think you would like go to the basement and be like, "Hey, Dave, what's going on?"
Oh, we've been changing up everything down here to like get ready and like have fun with this. It's very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
There's big things.
Oh my God, David! Oh, we're not even gonna get into that. David always said that all of earlier stream. He's like, big things, boys.
I think I know what's happening, but I don't want to say it.
Big things.
There have
boys.
been a lot of big things happening recently, I guess.
Including Nightwing with his another 50 Danish krone donation. Give this to Jedi Bob.
Yeah, give
Oh my
me.
God.
I want Danish chromes.
I'll buy you a Pab Cup at the Lego store, Brendan, so you can build another mock.
Bet.
Out of
I'll
one
remember
Pab Cup.
that.
Yeah, out of one Pab Cup.
Out of one Pab Cup.
Yep.
That is your challenge for Brick Fair. Should you choose to accept it?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Give me a time limit. Make a video out of it. Be like, you have 1 minute to fill this pap cup, or else I keep it. I'm like, oh man, oh jeez.
Because this man needs more Lego in this basement.
All right, so we have 300 people watching. I promised everybody that there was going to be a big thing announced, big news. So, Mary, what's on your finger?
We're doing this now.
It's on that camera right there. That camera right here. Yeah, just point. Put your hand like right here. Yep.
Wait, where?
Right here. Yep. What's that, guys?
We got engaged.
That looks like a ring.
We done did get engaged.
I'm like shell shocked. I thought it was gonna be Lego related, and it
Oh
wasn't
my
gonna be
God.
cool at all.
Wow! Get out
I
of
feel like I
here!
should be clapping right now.
Get out of
Yeah.
here! Thank you.
There you go.
I proposed to Meredith about 2.5 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was that the vacation y'all went on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, I thought.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
I
the
was-
first people to hear about it, like Lego wise.
Yep. You guys are the first.
This is
to hear.
it.
I haven't told anybody in the community about it.
Not a single
only our
person
personal
knows.
families know about
I
it.
might have known.
Really?
What? How'd you know?
Yeah. How would you have known?
You follow me on Instagram, don't you?
Yeah, that's how.
Oh.
I didn't want to say anything because I was like, I know this is what they're reading. Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh,
God!
you guys stop.
This is going to the wedding fund.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is
so
going to the
much.
Thank you guys.
Let them
Brix-
read the donations first, Bob. Give it a sec.
Well,
Thank
that's
you,
what I'm saying. The
guys.
donations.
First,
Thank
we
you.
got Brix Films with a $50 donation.
Thank you,
Congrats, guys. Olavia with a 20 pounds says congratulations. And Nightwing with another 30 Danish krones. Congrats, you guys. You are perfect together.
Oh.
Thanks,
I think we all
guys.
agree with that.
Appreciate it.
Going Wild, Colt, and Francis, and Count Ravioli.
Wait, what did Cole
Everyone's
say?
giving the
Heart,
congratulations.
heart.
Oh, thank you guys. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Thank
I
y'all.
That was like a surprise.
There we go.
I was like, I'm shell shocked. I thought he was gonna announce like, oh hey guys, look at this Lego set I got or something like.
No,
gonna think
no.
of it.
No.
Not that Sam Smith says, David, are you going to photograph your own wedding?
No.
Wolfing Around says
here's
it was
the
from
real
Costco. Bet $1 million. It was not from Costco.
It was not,
It was
actually.
not from Costco either.
Do you want to actually show it a little bit more?
I
Like,
don't know. Can we?
yeah. So, I mean, you can kind of there you go. Wait there.
God,
So
my hands
it's
look
actually
ugly.
it's a very pretty ring. It actually has multiple diamonds on it.
There are 11 diamonds on this guy, and she is stunning.
Does the ring have a name?
Not yet. I feel like I can't name a ring.
The ring
you
itself
only
was actually
pick the
called
ring?
Snowdrift.
It is called Snowdrift. It was from this
Snow.
designer that I found, and I loved this ring.
Mhm.
And the day that he went to go ask my mom for her permission for my hand in marriage, oh, that feels so weird. I sent him that ring that afternoon, having no idea he was chatting with my
It
mom.
was so weird.
It was like perfect timing.
It was definitely a little bit of fate there. I was like, wow.
I see that, Bob.
€2 donation from Lonely Trooper.
100 pounds.
He says-
Live stream the wedding. I knew this would come up during this. I don't know.
Oh
about that,
no.
guys. We're not
I
just to let everybody know, we're actually, I don't know if we're fully on. I mean, I don't know. We're definitely. We're considering not doing like a traditional wedding.
We're probably gonna do like a destination wedding of sorts. Like something smaller than come back and like rent out a bar.
Yes.
And just party with all our like friends, big family, stuff like that.
I know a lot of you are probably of the younger audience, and so what you probably think a wedding is like, you know, the usual, like, I don't know,
like church, or like get a venue close by and like do your thing,
and you know, the usual type of thing. But we're actually thinking about doing something a little bit different, of actually like traveling somewhere remotely, having a very small you know, small bridal party,
like 20 to 40
guests.
people total, like bridal party, and then like go somewhere really, really cool. I'm voting on Italy right now.
Oh my god, that would be cost. All right, we need some more donations if that's gonna happen.
Speaking of more donations, Colt gives a $5 one, and he says, "To be honest, the switchback was a better reveal."
Oh, get out of here,
Just
Cole.
kidding. Congrats, guys.
Get out of here.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Cole.
So,
Aww.
are we not? What can we hear the engagement like story? Like what? Like
Oh.
I feel like there needs to be something else done for that. I feel like, I don't know, maybe?
$1,000 donation. Go give it a story.
I'm just curious how it happened. Like
I actually, so funny enough, I actually have it on video.
He was tricky with it. He was very tricky. I had no idea. Before we went on the trip, I had like a slight thought of like, well, I sent him the ring a few weeks ago, but like, no, he's not going to propose. I shouldn't get my nails done. Like, no clue. It was so out of the blue. And like, he had like convinced me he was like broke and there was
I had
no
spent all my
chance.
Lego, or I had spent all my money on Lego. I
Like,
had
he
nothing
had me
left.
convinced. And it was
I'm
like
sure that
so
just made it
believable
better, right?
because it was like, okay, well, he spent all his money on Lego. Like, how shocking this time.
But yeah, I think I did a little tomfoolery with you on making you definitely have quite the surprise face from what I remember from the
Oh
video.
boy.
We do an adequate amount of trolling.
Yes.
Should we tell the story? I feel like we should tell the story.
Yeah, so first off, I proposed to Mare at a place called Cape Cod. It's in Massachusetts. It's like this strip that kind of stretches out from the state. It goes out to the coastline, and it's all a beachy area. Beautiful place.
It's where I spent my summers growing up with my family, and we had this really old house up there that like my great-grandparents brought up and put on this property. It was on this cliff like overlooking this gorgeous beach, and it got torn down 3 years ago when we sold the property. So like this place has like lots of memories,
Lot of
like lots of
sentimental
heritage. Like my grandparents got married there. I mean, they met there. Like it's the perfect place to get engaged.
Absolutely. So, kind of near where her old family's house was.
I
There's
pause for just a second. Donations. We got donations coming in.
All right, go ahead, Simeon.
No Friends and Fat Legs with a $5 donation says, use this dono for some gabagool in Italy. And
For
Count
what?
Ravioli with his gabagool.
What is
I don't
that?
know what that is.
What is that?
I don't know. I think it's food.
Sounds like
Maybe
food.
food? And then we got $5 from Count Ravioli, who says, so how much Lego is going to be integrated into the
Oh
wedding?
my god, none. I have promised her none.
And then, is the cake going to be a Lego brick?
I have asked her to put the Lego figures, like that wedding like thing they actually sold. I actually have one. I
He's
don't
been
know.
saving it.
I've been saving it, so I want to put it on there. I think it would be cute, but it's up to Mare on that one.
I wouldn't mind it, but like you don't see me putting like pipettes on her wedding cake.
That's her scientific tool.
It is like what I use at work, but like his Legos are like my pipettes. I don't know.
I mean, you could serve the desserts in, like, mock Petri dishes or something.
And the Vader
That's
Express
actually pretty
donated
funny.
That's
actually.
not a bad idea.
I actually
if I
kinda like
am
it.
being totally upfront.
Not the
Sydney
worst thing
Kim,
ever.
wedding designer.
You
uh,
are a man of many talents, sir. That is a pretty fantastic idea.
Vader X Brix says, "Congrats, you guys. Love to hear you guys are getting married. Would you consider doing a fake wedding or something for the community?"
I don't know.
I don't feel like enough people would watch it. Like,
Oh, I don't know
People
about
would watch
that.
I feel like, I don't know. And will we do that like before or after the real wedding? I don't know. That's a lot of semantics for another day. That's a lot of planning.
Yeah, that's all the donations. Well, oh yeah, the engagement story.
Oh yeah, that. So it was the first day in Cape Cod, and it was also my birthday that day, just to add that in. So it was June 12th, and so we had gone to get breakfast at this place in like the town that like my family had spent so much time in, and so then we went to go see the old house, and we were like just driving around, and we saw this little like parking area. Kind of connecting to what's called Great Island. And it's parallel to my family's old house. And so you could swim to Great Island from my family's old house. And so we like parked and we searched around a little bit and we were like, let's wait, let's go get the dog, let's come back because we brought Oaks with us. And so we went to go grab Oakley, came back, and David was taking so much time in the cabin, like when we were going to pick up the dog.
Man, I need to use the bathroom.
He was like peeing for like 30 minutes. And I was sitting around and like walking around outside with the dog, and I was like, what on earth is taking this man so long? He got the freaking ring. I'm gonna let you pick up the story from here.
So, when we were driving past her house for the first time, and we continued down the road, and I found that spot off the side of the road, we got out and walked a few minutes, and I like the second I got there, and I was looking at the weather, I was just looking at the air, I was like, this is it, this is the spot, because like I had the ring with me, it was in my duffel bag at the beginning of the trip, and I was thinking for like weeks ahead, like of, you know, how to do this. Should I do it at the beginning of the trip? Should I do it at the end of the trip? Middle of the trip? When should I do it? And I definitely knew I wanted to do it at Cape Cod, and I knew that it needed to be a special place. And when we had started walking there, it felt right. It just felt right then and there. I knew that was going to be the place. So like Mayor said, we went back to the cabin, grabbed our dog so we could do a hike there. Even though secretly I had other
like,
intentions.
Look nice. And
Yeah, I was like,
we're going on a walk.
Yeah,
like,
she got so confused.
And it was
about
hot
that.
out, and so I think I was wearing this exact shirt. Like, I looked pretty crummy to get engaged in. And my nails were trash, like... But anyways, that doesn't matter. But I was like, why is he asking me to look nice for like a dingy walk?
She says the story like she had like little hints. There was no hints.
There
she
were
had no idea.
No hints. Like, looking back, I should have picked something up, but no, I didn't.
Anyhow, so we walked for about 2.5 miles down the beach, up until like we got to a peninsula. And the weather was getting a little cloudy, and I really wanted the sun to come outside. I was like, all right, I guess we'll turn around. Mare at that point really wanted to turn around because Oakley was getting tired and hot as well. And I was getting a little worried. And then as soon as we started walking back about maybe another half a mile, the sun came out. And then we actually went up on this cliff, and I was going to I got a group photo of the three of us. And I thought I was going to do it there, but we got up there, and it was buggy. It was buggy, and neither of us wanted to be up there, so that wasn't it. So the search kind of continued. And so eventually the sun was still out, and I got to this peninsula. And what I was doing, I had a little tripod on me, on my little carrying bag. And I would set up a tripod and put my iPhone on, and that's how I was doing these group photos. And so
he was doing like self-timer photos to set the stage.
Yeah.
And so we had done 2
at the previous location, so she was already used to it.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't expecting like anything to be special with you setting up the photos.
exactly.
At this point, I was kind of tired of the photos, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, David, let's just get going. Like, the dog's tired. It's hot. I'm tired. I'm like half wet because we were swimming. So like waist down, I'm soaking wet. I'm wearing leggings, and so I'm getting kind of mad at this point. I'm like, okay, like let's get the show on the road. Just take some photos. And so he took 2 photos, and then he was like, let's do one without the dog. And I was like...
And when you take photos with the self-timer on the iPhone, it blinks on the back. Because I had the actual like main camera face towards us. There's your little flashlight thing. It blinks when you do the timer.
And so we had done a few, and like we put the dog out of the photo, and
So
like
we
a
could get one
downstage,
of just
so we
the
could
two
get
of
one
us.
with just the 2 of us.
Uh-huh.
And like I saw him hit the button on the phone. Then he started walking towards me, but it wasn't blinking. And I was like,
I was
David,
recording.
like, go back. You messed this up. Like, get your crap together. Of course, I used different words. But I was, like, really annoyed at this point. And then he kept walking to me, and I was like, David, like, what the heck? And then he got down on his knee. And my first thought was like, get up, your pants are getting dirty. And then he like started reaching to his pocket, and I was like, okay, it's like earrings. It's a nice necklace.
It's a promise ring.
It's a promise ring. Like, engagement was not going through my head. And I was also thinking, like, I'm wearing this outfit. My nails look like crap. If I am about to get engaged, this is the sweatiest I'll ever be. Like, this is crazy. And he had all of this on video. And the dog is, like, sitting over in the back. We'll have to, like, clean up that video and release it at some point. And then he was on the ground for a good minute after popping the question. Because I was standing there, like...
She was immediately, like completely
what the heck?
speechless. Like, no. I think your first words was like, no way.
Yeah. I was
No
like,
way.
No way. This is a joke.
I was like, no.
This is the real deal.
This is the real deal, Mir. And you just nodded your head and you said yes.
I was, because there were no words at that point. I was like, we're getting engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought he was joking. And I was like, okay, this is too nice to be a promise ring. This is way too nice. But
There's a lot of diamonds on it.
Did Meredith do like the stereotypical like the crying thing where she's like?
Not until after the video when she called. Like she was just so.
I was so in shock. I called my mom.
Yeah, she called her mom on FaceTime. It was actually her whole family. Her mom and her grandparents were all there actually, and obviously her mom knew I was planning on proposing during that trip, so she wasn't too surprised. Meredith was so upset at her mom, like, how dare you keep the secret from me. But Mare was she was definitely getting emotional for sure with talking to her mom, and it was great. I was so happy. It was such a great moment, and just a perfect place. So much of her family heritage comes from, honestly, Cape Cod, and I personally had never been there up until we went on this trip, and I had been hearing about this place for 3 years, and I knew how much, like, it almost got brought up every time I visited her family, so I knew how much it meant to everybody, and especially Mare too, and I think it couldn't have gone more perfect. I knew when I was doing this, or I knew ahead of time, like, I was only going to do it if it felt right. It absolutely felt right, without a doubt.
This is so perfect.
Often the most wholesome moments happen on these streams, I swear. You got the pirate Meredith and David pictures.
Now we're engaged.
I know. Guys, we're not boyfriend girlfriend anymore. We're
This is my fiance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds like the most, I don't know, adult thing ever.
I know,
It's
right?
wild.
It is
It's so
it is
wild.
pretty
It sounds
adult.
like the most 2020 20s type of thing to say, like, oh, it's my fiance. It's like, oh, look at you, man.
Nightwing with a 30 Chrome donation says, I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Lego Boy 123.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
from
Stop.
Nightwing.
Get out of here, Nightwing. No, sir.
Blue Jay is also now a member.
Yay, honey. He's a
Thank
member.
you so much, Blue Jay. I appreciate it, man.
I didn't want to say that during your story, but
No, you're fine. But yeah, so that's what went down. This happened on Mare's birthday, actually.
I will say
That
my
was not
one
part of the
quarrel-
plan. That was not
my
part of the plan.
One quarrel with this entire thing is I had one rule about getting engaged. And I didn't think we were going to get engaged for another 2 years. So I was like, no big deal. But I said no bank holidays and no birthdays. And he violated my one rule. My one rule.
I was planning on doing the following day because we were in Cape Cod for like 3 days. And I was going to do it the next day, but I just knew the right
It was
place.
simple.
It was the right time. I knew I had to pull the trigger.
We cannot get married on my birthday. That's my only thing. Like,
No, we're not going to
I
do
want
that.
more reasons to celebrate, not less.
yeah. Another birthday.
More reasons to celebrate. That's great, love. But that
But it
means
was
double
great.
gifts on your birthday.
No.
No, I'm just
Or,
kidding.
David, you could just get her double gifts on her birthday anyway.
And then we could have had engagement gifts on another day.
Exactly.
But no. But that's
So-
okay.
But no.
I wouldn't change it.
I hope
I wouldn't
I
change
know
it.
that probably wasn't exactly the news some of you probably were speculating, but to me, I mean, there's nothing bigger than that.
And,
I
I
hope
mean, at
so.
least for me, it was just as good.
Well, thanks, Simeon.
It was a lot better than what I was expecting. Like I said, I was expecting just like
It's not the switchback. It's not.
It's
David
not
was
the switchback.
or he's
Plot
like,
twist, David was just hyping up things like the switchback all this time so that the reveal of the engagement would be bigger.
Yeah, I had been planning this all along, guys.
totally could have made that a donation goal, but
I actually, I had been thinking about engagement, proposing to Mare for about 2 months now. It's definitely been a thing. It was actually extremely hard to get a ring too. There's a funny story with that as well, because the pandemic was still kind of going along.
Was it like something with getting the material or getting the ring makers?
Both.
Yeah.
So it was actually the jeweler almost couldn't get the ring in time for our vacation, so it really came down to the wire.
Nightwing with a 31 Danish krone donation. It says last dono. Again, congrats, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Brix Films with another $10 donation. Says,
Thank you, Brix
Dang,
Films.
I really thought Matt was going to pop up from under the table.
Surprise!
Oh my
man,
God.
you guys really should do that twist one day. Be like, hey, it's me, David, doing our stream, and then like either Matt or me or whoever is just like, I'm here too.
That's
I feel like you should do it, man. Just pop up. Hello, guys.
I feel like
I'm still all
unexpected.
for that idea that I'm gonna be for the first 30 minutes. I'll be on the phone, and then I'll just walk into.
That's such a good idea. I will
Yeah.
walk into
say.
Brix.
I'm sad. I'm sad you couldn't have stayed for a night.
You should have flown
I
into
mean-
Richmond.
Yeah.
How far is your guys' house from the convention center?
Like 2 hours.
I can drive that and drive back, and then still make it to the airport. Okay,
Whose car would you take?
Yeah, honestly.
that's the bigger question, isn't it?
Yeah, the rental cars aren't exactly the most available at the
I
moment.
can't even rent a car. They
I was
won't
about to
let
say, don't you have to be like
Yeah.
19 or don't you have to be 21 to rent a car?
Yeah.
21, 25, something like that. I'll take a Uber. It's like a 2-hour Uber.
Oh
It's
my
not that much.
God.
Y'all are doing too much.
Oh my God. You maybe with the $50, I believe. Honestly, it might be more than that. He says, honestly, you guys are the cutest couple. Major congratulations to both of you. Here's to the future, Mr. and Mrs. Hall.
Y'all are. Oh man.
And then Blue Jay with the 5 New Zealand says, you deserve this. I'm
Very
so happy.
serious.
It warms all our hearts. Mavid for the win.
Maybe that's for the
Mavid? Mavid?
Mavid?
Mavid?
Mavid.
Oh my god. Hi, Harry.
Oh my god, Lee's here too.
Lee and
Also,
Oh my
Harrison.
it's
God.
not 25 to rent a car.
Yes,
it's
it-
25 to rent a car at like decent rates.
Yeah, decent rates. You can be 21 and rent
That's
a
what
car,
I
but
thought. I
it's
thought it was
it's a lot
21.
harder.
It's harder because I rented a car in Texas.
Yeah, it's not
And I was
easy,
20.
but you can do it. Yeah, I've rented one when I went out to LA. I was like 22. It's not easy, but you can do it.
But thank y'all for the donations. Wedding fund. I promise it's
All
going
right, well,
someplace
then
good.
let me rent it. I'll rent a car and drive down to your guys' house. It's only gonna cost like a ton of
You
money.
should just convince Matt to drive you down.
True.
Yeah. Matt. Wait, is Matt going down to your guys' house after Virginia?
I don't think so. I think he has to go back to work, honestly.
Oh, like.
Well, I wouldn't recommend riding with Matt long because I don't know. You only have a long car. He might suddenly get angry at what you did for what you said about his mom. You know.
I'll get a 2-hour lecture. He'll be like, "Who's gonna say about my mother? My mother's real."
Oh my God.
I'm like, "No, it's not real."
49 euros is $67. That's crazy.
Y'all are
dude.
doing
Thank
too
you so
much.
much.
And what's the
Jeez.
total?
I don't know.
Francis says Matt the Uber.
Oh my god. Jeez. That's quite a lot tonight, guys. $350.
Y'all.
Holy cow.
That's enough for a UCS gunship.
Oh my god. Oh.
Is that how much that is?
I think that's the rumor, yeah.
Jesus
You know-
Christ.
David, I really am considering doing a landing gear presidential ad.
You should do that. I think that would be so funny.
You should totally do that.
Where should I do it in front of? Because my green screen doesn't work very well.
No, you should definitely do it in front of the green screen. That's part of the fun if you have a crap green screen.
Well, then
That's part of the fun and appeal of that, honestly.
That would be a funny video. Did the Razor Crest have landing gear?
Yeah,
but
but
it's not retractable.
Exactly.
It's those little skids.
So what? The X-wing or it's the X-wing
Well,
had
what
it,
did
but
you
it
think?
sucked.
Didn't think you'd do that tonight.
well, we talked about doing it on the live stream.
This is true. We did. But talk about your Razor Crest.
I remember literally the first
I'm
day
sorry.
we were like, how are we gonna tell the Lego fans?
That was one of my first questions after we got engaged as well, was like, what do we tell the Lego community? When do we tell the Lego community?
We agreed we were gonna wait a minute. We wanted to kind of take it in.
Oh, of course, yeah.
We actually waited like a week. We waited about
Like a
like
week
2
and a
weeks.
half.
Yeah, we waited till we got back from vacation because remember it was a 12-day vacation
Yeah, it was a
basically.
long vacation.
So, we're at 2 hours. Nice. And I just finished the Marauder, guys.
Awesome.
So now the question really comes. I feel like we should. I think I could build this TIE fighter real quick. Should I build a TIE fighter?
Build it.
Yeah.
You
Where's
haven't
that
done a
hover
stream
tank
in like 2
comparison, though?
months.
Yeah. I'll build the TIE fighter.
After you build the TIE fighter, though, remember to do that hover tank comparison you promised.
Oh yeah, actually, Mir, could you you see that little tank? It's like that gray tank right there.
This is a lifetime of servitude.
Yep, that
I signed
one.
myself up into.
All right, this is just for you, Simeon. Oh wait, my camera died. Shoot.
Oop.
I guess we're gonna have to do it here. Here you go, Simeon. Just
That camera died?
for you. Yeah, that camera died.
Wow, loser.
Well, I have it on battery.
Loser.
So, if I remember correctly, the hover tank was 30.
I think so.
Okay, so we're looking at 40 and 30.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's 40.
Oh!
The figure
Oh, I
difference,
forgot
though.
it did that.
Golly gosh.
My gosh.
That's 40, that's 30.
Yeah. I don't know. They're very similar now. I'm
She's
looking at.
very chunky,
You can fit.
though.
You can fit 2 figures in this too. I don't have the orange crates on the back of this.
Yeah, they only came with one, though.
It's definitely thicker if you're comparing the
Does this guy
two.
have wheels and this guy's just like flat on
Yeah,
the
this one
bottom?
has wheels. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm so crazy about this. She's too top heavy.
I don't know. I kind of like that though, but it opens way more than the other one does.
Oh, it opens?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
the
I mean,
back, the
with a
back
little
opens
modification,
too.
you could probably fit like 6 or 7 troops in the Trexler Marauder. But at the same time, it's a troop transport compared to a tank, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. They're different. I don't know.
They're different, yeah. I don't know. In terms of just actual vehicles, though, I still prefer the Rogue One tank. Just, it looks... It's just got more of that aesthetic that I like, more just kind of grounded, almost realistic, but still sci-fi-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's something about it that just draws me to it.
No, I know what you mean.
So what does he mean? Like,
There's something.
oh, just comparing those two?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought there was another, like, third tank coming in.
Oh no.
I was like, good lord. So that's a Marauder? Is that?
Marauder hover tank.
Got it. Got it. So when does the hover tank come out?
2016.
Lovely.
There's a 5-year difference between the two models.
Interesting.
Hover tank still holds up in my opinion.
I think it holds up pretty well, actually.
I prefer the wheels on that guy, though. I have to say.
Yeah, the wheels are nice.
That's
There's definitely a
That's not
difference.
as fun.
But the
And
problem
it
is,
looks more boring, in
if
my
you-
opinion.
if you did wheels, you would compromise the inside, wouldn't be able to put as many figures in it, though.
But do you really need to be able to put that many figures in it? Like, why can't they
Yes.
just ride on top?
I don't know, it's fun to put figures in it.
Okay.
Classic mirror moment. Why can't they just ride on top?
I mean, they're not really gonna fall off. Like,
I mean, but it's based off the source material, and in the source material, it's moving really fast, so they would fall off, and that's a safety hazard.
you can put handlebars on top.
Oh, that's a Star Wars joke right there.
Is that because Mace Windu fell off? He needed handlebars. I feel like
Well,
I've heard this joke.
That
Is it Mace Windu? Did I
Darth
get that right?
Maul. No, it happens actually quite frequently.
I feel like
Darth
a lot of people
Maul.
fall.
Yes, Luke Skywalker,
Everybody
Han,
falls.
Han Solo.
Han Solo
It's an
fell.
ongoing joke.
Shit, that was funny.
What did he say?
Jedi Order needed rails.
Oh God.
that was clever.
Thank you. I pride myself on my humor.
Yeah, a lot of people fall. Meredith, I just realized the last time we talked, I was but a little high schooler, and now I'm a big.
He's
full
entering his
graduate.
first year of college now.
That's so exciting.
It does make me feel like less weird talking to him now.
Oh, David. It does not matter. It really does not matter.
Simeon, I'm gonna pretend you're still in college right now. You'll forever
He
be in
is
college.
in college.
Yeah, he's at the College of Home.
So you're doing community right now, right? You're
Yeah,
staying
I'm
local. That's
studying.
good. What are you studying? Have you declared?
You're probably gonna hate it, but film and writing. And
Good for
stuff
you.
like
If you like it, hell yeah. Ooh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
that. You can say that. It's PG. You can get away.
I
with
feel
it.
like that is PG.
Good
That's
catch,
fine.
man. I'm proud of you.
I'm on top of it.
But,
Well, that's
yeah.
really exciting.
The community college I'm going to actually has a very big film program, so I'm gonna do some of that stuff.
Mine did
That's
too.
exciting.
I think you'll meet some fun friends there.
He preferred community compared to VCU.
I actually some of my closest friends came out of community college and not VCU.
What's
Like-
so weird about that is everyone I talk to, at least my friends that I have in college, they're all like, "Yeah, I don't talk to anyone in school." And I'm
Well,
like, "Really? That's sad."
I'm sure you'll make friends quick, knowing how much you like to talk.
I do like to talk. That's the thing. I was like, well, I'm also a lot more
Social.
I will say it's easier to not talk to people in college. Like
It's easy
instead
to
of high
ignore
school.
people.
It is very easy to ignore people because a lot of the work that you do, at least in my major, was like very independent.
Oh, that wasn't the case for my major, which
That's
is what
the
everyone's
thing.
doing.
It depends on the major, I would think.
Exactly. And so I think y'all definitely have to communicate more because y'all have like critiques and stuff like that.
Yeah, oh my god, I remember the art critiques.
Critiques
Good
are
grief.
scary.
Oh,
What?
I remember those.
Critique is terrifying. I dropped in on one of my friend's art classes and like there's like a class for critique where you take like your hard work and you like present it to a bunch of people and they tear it down.
Yeah, or they honestly give you a lot of good feedback.
It's either or, but
I hate criticism.
Sounds like the internet.
you're
It's
gonna
not-
get a lot of that in film school,
No,
I
no,
feel
no, no,
like.
no, no, no. I don't not. Okay, I phrased it wrong.
You like
My
constructive
biggest issue-
criticism, but
My
not
biggest issue
mean.
with high school video is obviously most kids taking those classes are just doing it to graduate. They're not doing it because they actually.
Well, that's
care
that's
about
like the biggest difference with college in general. Like they're there to learn because you're paying
Because, like,
money.
I asked someone, I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? They're like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, what do you just can't say it's good? You gotta give me something, man. Like, and it would annoy me so much because nobody would really, like, I'm like, you gotta.
You
give me
definitely get
action.
rid of the. There's definitely way less slackers in college. They're still there, but like
I feel
not
like
as
the
prevalent.
slackers just learned how to slack better.
That's true.
They're
Yeah,
they're
they
still
evolved.
there. They just learned how to be more efficient with their slacking.
Mayor.
Slacker evolved
Yeah,
into
something we
couch
need to-
potato.
I feel like that was David Hall.
What?
You were the slacker that
I
learned
didn't
how to
slack.
You were terrible in
I
high
had
school.
I had a really good. Well, yeah, in high school, yeah. But I had a really good. I got cum laude.
Cum laude.
Yeah.
Cum laude.
Oh.
Cum laude.
I did
Hakuna
fine.
Matata. Cum laude.
Okay.
Matata.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Blue Jay with the $3 New Zealand dollars asks, "What's your favorite Lego set of all time?" David.
Undetermined at this time.
Well, that means something's coming out, isn't it?
No.
Hmm.
Okay, Simeon.
What is your favorite Lego set though?
Well,
Is it just a gunship? I feel like that's your most
I love
talked
the
about.
2013 gunship, but I don't know though.
What about a Harry Potter set?
I really like the not the Super Star Destroyer, the Imperial
Not bad.
Star Destroyer, the $700 one. That one's fantastic.
Next to Umavia. Jesus H. Christ. Umavia with the £5 donation. Engagement party stream 69. Question mark, question mark.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, we are coming up on that.
Yeah, it's 2 streams away. You still need to figure out what you're doing with that.
We were going to do something with Matt down here, but we ultimately just decided not to.
Yeah.
Hey, let me go down there. That's like Brick Virginia is like in 3 weeks. Just take a week off.
You're definitely not gonna stream
I can't
2
stream.
more times
Wait,
before Brick Fair.
No.
Because you're going to Texas as well.
Yeah, this might actually be the last stream, guys, this month. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Because if you just did one more stream, you could do 69
Actually,
for Brick Fair.
you know what? I might do one more before I leave for Texas.
So you could get to 68 and then 69 during Brick Fair?
Yes.
You could do it. You could do it at the convention center, and then you don't have to.
But the convention center Wi-Fi
It's too
is
loud.
so bad. It's too loud. The convention center
Also,
Wi-Fi is terrible. You
I'm
couldn't
not
do it.
sting there for long enough.
No.
And you
it
can't
wouldn't-
drink there.
Yeah.
Well,
Do it at the hotel.
Well, you can
Or
Saturday
bar.
night.
okay, God, what was it? The Adult Swim Night or whatever
Yeah.
it was?
Mhm.
Boring as all heck.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of 40-year-olds sitting, like, around their World War II exhibits, like, drinking, like, 2 beers and getting sloshed. It's very dull.
Getting
Okay,
sludged.
I have to say, I am the most mature teenager ever.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like
Obviously,
Simeon has
I'm-
you beat
I'm-
there.
Yeah.
I'm well-renowned. Okay, yeah, I just had to say it just to get people way too hyped. No, I made such a great decision the other day. I was like, God, I'm stupid. But anyways,
I
so
agree.
the other night, let's just say I had access to special juice, a very easy access to special
okay.
juice. No,
I hope it was
no,
nothing illegal.
Well, and I was like, you know what? I could do it.
Ignores
You know
the
what?
question.
I don't really care, but I could do it. And then I was like, why would I do that? I would rather go.
I
into
don't
my room.
condone what
Yeah.
Brendan says next here, guys.
I also don't believe you with
No,
whatever
I didn't.
the end of the
I swear to
story is.
I started to it, and like I was like, you know, I could absolutely get.
Access this
I could-
juice.
I could just have so much fun. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and I left. And I was like, and then I was thinking about it later that night, and I was like, you know, that was a weird decision. Anyways,
Yeah. Well,
and I
that
was like, wow.
That's a great story. Thank you for
Yeah.
thank you for
pretty great.
enlightening us with that story. I don't know what. Oh, I guess we were talking about drinking. I guess that does kind of tie in. I was like, where'd that come from?
Anyways.
But I don't
Thank
still
you.
quite believe you, I must say.
I've never had alcohol my whole entire life.
Proud of you. That's everybody.
That is the way you should be.
Yes, that's the way you should live your life until you're 21. Or 18 if you're in Europe.
Correct. Like
Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Yeah.
Don't know what to say, but more money.
I think that's
Wow.
a $10 equivalent.
I know. Thank you, Nightwing.
He just
Good
keeps
grief.
going.
Thank you. Y'all are nuts. Jeez.
I also realized my birthday's next week. We should do. Oh, can we do a stream on my birthday?
What are you turning? 19 or 18?
19.
Oh, okay.
I turned 18 on the date of my graduation. Or it was the day before, something like that, from high school.
Oh, wow.
I was a late baby.
Oh, I'm so glad you're not going to be... You're going to be... Yeah, okay, good.
David,
What?
age is but a
What?
number. You're 24 and you act like you're
That's also
4.
Meredith.
This is true.
Yeah, age is just a number, probably not the best.
Someone's. Never mind. We'll stop while we're ahead.
Yeah, just don't go into that.
Quick ask. So, are you just studying film in general, or any specific area? I specifically would like to get into writing, but I'm kind of cool with the whole entire thing.
True.
Very fun.
Hey, Matt's back.
Matthew.
Matt says,
Age
age
is
is but a number. Dash
Meredith.
Meredith.
Jay had a really good quote. Jay had a really good quote that he said to me on stream once. He said, love does not have a number except 18. And I was like, it's a great quote.
Yes. Yes.
I have a great Jedi Bob quote. Tusken Raiders are racist.
I feel like you got that backwards.
We're
That sounds
racist
like-
Tusken Raiders.
Ooh.
Whatever it was.
Ooh. Colt says,
Oh,
age
let's
is
go.
just a number in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
All right.
Y'all are going in the opposite direction that we were moving towards.
Save it for stream 69.
We're not even gonna talk about that on stream 69.
No.
Because we
I mean,
don't live in Alabama. We believe in consent above the age of 18, and that's that. That is that.
Exactly.
Age is a number if you're under 18. Kapoosh.
Mm-hmm.
That
anyway.
works. We don't need to talk about that anymore.
Kapoosh.
Yeah, you should do a stream on my birthday if you guys would like.
What day is your
Yeah,
birthday?
It's Thursday of next week. I don't think I'm working
Honey, if you
anything.
know what Thursday on it. The
Uh,
15th?
No, I'm definitely going to be busy. Don't we have... What did you say was going on that day?
We have that car appointment.
Oh, yeah. So that's a negative, sir. I
I
got to take
apologize.
Mary to the dealership.
I'll
In
do a
the
stream on my
evening.
channel.
Harry
Yeah, that would
says
be good, Bob. Just do a
kapoosh.
stream on your birthday. Get your first video and over
Wait.
a year, have it be a stream.
So your birthday's
Video-
when, Brendan? Sorry?
Not Thursday.
What?
Your birthday's
Just-
what day?
15.
Oh, okay.
My sister's birthday is the 12th. We also might be celebrating with her.
Oh, okay.
Because
For what?
I think she's going out of town. It's her birthday next Monday.
What day is hers?
The 12th.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So are you, not to go all like, I forget the word. It's not astronomy.
Da-da-da?
Da-da-da-da. But are you a Cancer?
Is the word you're looking for Phyllis?
Astrology?
Astrology. Thank you. I kept on wanting to say astronomy, and I was like, it's not astronomy. It's not astronomy.
Am I a Cancer? I don't know.
Okay, well, never mind.
I don't know that stuff. I always see memes about it, and I'm like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to astrology much.
I like just like having a general idea.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll
Because
figure it
a
out during
ton
college.
of my friends care about it.
Yeah, I feel like every other person in college cares about it.
A lot of women in college care about it. So like just have that like
It's a great-
answer ready.
It's a great conversation starter.
It is.
No, I'm gonna be horrible during college.
Yeah.
No,
What are
nobody's
you?
gonna
I'm
want to be
like-
your friend, Brendan.
They're like, what are you? And I'm like, a boy. And they're like, no, that's not what I meant. And I'm like, 19. And they're gonna be like, no, what? Listen.
You also need to know like what time you were born at, because that has to do with like your like moon rising or some crap.
Oh my god.
I don't get it. I do not get
Hilarious.
it. But my
So-
hairstylist loves it. She unpacked my whole life based off of like the day I was
Wait,
born
seriously?
in the month. Oh yeah, it was
Why
like a
didn't you do a
3-hour
good job with
Wait,
your
wait a
hair?
minute. So, like, the time you were born,
Oh, it changes
Like-
based on like the patterns of the stars in the sky, and so
Yeah, but
that changes
how are
like
you gonna know?
your moon and your rising and your sun, and then you have your overarching like dominant trait, which is the month. It's too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't know. It's
something-
just like astrology and things like Harry Potter houses. It's just like, to me, I just see that as like a fun little quirky thing that holds no real significance.
I agree.
Um,
I find it fun
something-
if you're like tipsy talking to a girl at a bar and you're like, what's your sign? Oh, you're a Scorpio? Lovely.
Cool.
Your boy's a Pisces.
He is a Pisces.
So recently, me and my cousin were hanging out. Who used to watch David and like Rich Boy J and stuff.
Doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
He hates me.
Yeah, no, not really. He doesn't hate you, but he just doesn't watch Lego content as much. But we were like talking, and we got into like the category of like names, and I was like thinking of like we were talking about like names that we thought were like I don't want to say like cute or anything, but like we like the name, I guess. And I thought of like if I could marry a girl with the name Luna, that'd be awesome. I want to marry someone named Luna.
You're such a Harry Potter nerd.
No, it wasn't because of Luna Lovegood though. I promise. It was just because Luna means moon, and I was like, hey, I like space and astronomy and stuff. That's cool.
Okay.
Are
Moon.
you Sokka?
I feel like that's more of a common dog name than like a girl name.
I know, so disappointing.
So, why not just name your dog Luna?
I'm not. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You
I
could
just
still
thought it was
have a Luna in your life, but I think if you're like your ultimate goal is to marry a Luna, you will probably die alone.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna not if someone's like name is like
I love you and I would propose to you, but your name's not Luna, so either get a name change or goodbye.
no. Actually, that was my. So there's two other
Ouch.
names that I really like, but like I was like I could just get dogs and name them that, and that's Bonnie and Zoe. Both of those names are awesome.
Bonnie is cute. For a dog or for
Bonnie.
a girl? Which one?
Both, either. I don't know.
Cool.
Aku Ice King says if Bellatrix was named Luna, Bob would go nuts.
If Bellatrix was named Bellatrix, I would go nuts. So okay, Bellatrix is awesome.
We've
That's
been
gonna be my real
rewatching
top
Harry
pick.
Potter again.
We have. She
I
is
like-
so much scarier than I remember. She's very mentally ill.
She's very attractive.
Oh my god. Yeah, Brendan, you're definitely gonna need to know your.
I feel like your type of girl loves astrology.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
It's
cool.
gonna
I don't-
come up, bro.
It will. You need to start looking up like your moon and your rising, and you have to know what signs you're compatible with, because your type of girl needs to know that.
Yeah. This is so true.
That's the one thing I have going for me in college is I like Harry Potter, right? So
Okay.
I don't know.
So do a
I
lot
just
of guys.
I just assume college girls like Harry Potter for some reason.
Oh, I hope your looks are good enough, sir.
I mean, they are. I've seen him. He's got it.
We've all seen him. He's a cutie.
We'll see what he looks like in person, though.
Yeah, I'm actually a horrible monster. Blarg.
He
Yeah.
just has,
Obviously.
he just has a face changer on at all times.
That's
like one of
good.
his Instagram filters.
That's good.
I'll put on makeup.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
learn how to
I thought
do
that was
makeup.
interesting what Mare brought up to me earlier about Norway.
Yeah, did y'all hear about that? About Norway's new
No.
like regulations?
For social media influencers.
That was such a odd deviation, honey, but we'll go for it.
Well, they said
Um,
shapeshifters, and then I thought of Photoshop, and then I thought about what you talked about.
Shapeshift? I haven't heard about anything
We
about
weren't
this
talking
one.
about shapeshifters at all.
Well, no,
That's
you
why-
said like a face changer or something, Simeon.
He said
yeah.
Instagram filters.
Yeah, but that kind of applies to what Mary was. What she's about to bring up.
Yeah, so Norway just passed a law, and it applies to like social media, and it's more projected at like influencers. And I haven't looked a great deal into it. I just kind of saw it. But if you like add a filter or you Photoshop anything, you have to like say so in like the caption of your own post, so like people know that it's been doctored.
Mm-hmm.
So like
That's interesting.
young girls don't like, or young boys and girls at this point don't grow up with like unhealthy expectations for themselves and like the way
Exactly.
they should look.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's a great
awesome.
thing.
It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, that is going to raise like the next generation with like such healthy like body image and like such a healthy outlook on life.
The problem is though is that majority of influencers are like in the U.S. and that
I know, it's not gonna
That
apply.
law would need to apply in the U.S.
But it's a step in the right direction.
It
is
is.
a step in
It's
the
a
right
start.
direction. Mm-hmm.
We're talking about all these looks and stuff, and it just reminded me of something that's pretty funny actually that relates to David.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever said this on stream, but I don't know. I would have been like 14 at the time, right? And I was watching some of your old videos or something that were like in that Kashyyyk and Force Awakens era, right?
Yeah.
And I know, and this is so weird. You remember how you used to wear flannels all the time?
Oh my God, yeah.
I remember as a 14-year-old kid, I was like, you know, I should really get some flannels. Like that.
Oh
is
my
awesome. I want
God.
flannels. So you caused me to have like 4 of the flannels that I have in my closet.
I
now.
need to-
That's so cute.
I need to contact LL Bean and tell him, hey, y'all need to sponsor me.
I will be your next influencer.
Yeah.
Flannels. First of all, I love flannels.
They're
But,
so
like,
comfy.
that originated from David Hall.
That's
Oh my
so
God.
cute.
That is
You come
weird.
full circle, haven't we?
I never.
David never wears his flannels anymore.
I don't
too.
really think I have like crazy stylish fashion going on.
He really doesn't. But
So
it's good.
if I'm in the mood, I can spice up a little bit.
What with like
Most of
khakis?
Yeah.
The flannels look so good. I usually wear t-shirts, right? But like in the winter specifically, and if for the people that know, if you go look at like the majority of my high school videos, like half of the videos I'm wearing like this flannel with a Cobra Kai shirt on and everything.
This is
Oh
true.
boy,
I love flannels. I'm gonna wear it at Brick Fair. Yeah.
that's good. It's also very humid here, so
Yeah,
maybe one
but
that
I
you
don't
can
wanna
like
wear
roll the
flannels.
sleeves up on.
Yeah.
Flannels keep heat in, right? They keep you warm, and it's like
They're very
it's been almost
insulating.
100 degrees, at least where I am, for the past few days.
Yeah.
And humid.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not been fun.
No.
It's fine. I mean, I wear jeans every day, anyways. Like, I'll be good.
Do you not own shorts?
I own shorts. I like jeans.
Oh Lord, no.
Mm,
You have to pull my finger to get me to wear jeans. Heck
I
no.
love jeans so much. It's so weird because like I used to hate jeans as a kid, but I don't know. Sometimes I just think I don't.
know.
Yeah.
They're so uncomfortable.
Mhm.
I will say I do like mom jeans. Those are nice.
Okay, but then again, like,
What, like the band?
what do us guys have? We have jeans, shorts, and like slacks. We don't really have much else.
Y'all don't have like skirts or skirts or dresses or like jorts.
Exactly. We've got shorts, jeans, and
Yeah.
slacks. That's about it.
And then we get like the comfier shorts, like the cloth shorts that still look really cute. We really do have quite the range. I will say
And
it's
you have
very
leggings.
unfair.
Like, you can put leggings with anything.
Yes,
Guys
I
can wear
forgot about
leggings.
leggings. Leggings are so nice.
Mhm.
Count Ravioli says if I remember correctly, Jedi Bob was wearing a black flannel at Atlanta Brick Co. That's right.
A
He saw
black
me in real life.
flannel. When was Brick Co? What?
No, Atlanta Brick Co. was a shop that
It's
I.
nothing.
And this was before I did the face reveal.
It's
That,
nothing.
Yeah.
Fun. Wait, a black flannel.
It was a black and white flannel.
Interesting. I like black and white flannels. They're very classy.
I had the red and black. That's my favorite.
Like the lumberjack flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my
Me and
favorite.
my friends were chopping wood one day on his property, and I specifically wore it, and it was so hot out, but it was so much fun.
Those
But the
red and
fashion.
black
It's the
shepherd ones,
commitment
it's just-
to the look for me, truthfully.
Honestly.
You committed. Did you wear like LL Bean boots, like the duck
bean
boots?
No, I didn't have any boots, unfortunately.
Shoot.
But
You didn't complete the look.
I know.
That needs to be one of your first purchases. I guess you do live in Georgia, so y'all might not need duck boots, but
I don't know. They've got
I don't feel like it
mountains.
snows
They've
down
got
there.
mountains down there.
Yeah, go buy yourself a good pair of
It's
boots.
kind of rare.
Well, for the once in like every 7 years it does snow, you will be fully prepared. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Okay.
What's going on?
I saw
Nada.
that too.
Nada.
Oh.
Nada.
Count Ravioli said.
You
'cause
you blocked him?
Me
Yeah.
and him were talking about the time that he saw me in real life. And
That
he said
is-
I was kind of tall and I had a mask on, so he doesn't remember what I looked like that much.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry to disappoint. That's what I'll do. I'll wear a mask.
All
the
three
whole
of
time
you.
to Brick Fair.
Oh my god.
Wait, you're gonna wear a face mask to Brick Fair?
Yeah, then no one sees what I look like, and then you can't really judge me.
I don't feel like anybody's
You look
judging
like-
you either way. And if they did, they're probably not the cutest little buttons anyways. So,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
tis
I'll
true.
bring my flannels. I'm now like looking through my. Man, now I'm missing high school. Now I'm looking at all these pictures of like when I was in high school.
Oh,
It
just
sucks.
wait. You're entering a new era, sir.
I
don't
feel
know,
like
man,
I'm
it's scary.
slightly
I'm, like-
unrecognizable from 17-year-old Mayor, truthfully.
Really?
Oh my gosh. It's been such a big change in like 6 years.
I would say so. Like even the last 3 years.
Even the last 3 years,
Yeah.
like so much has changed. With
Honestly.
you as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like your early 20s is very like transformative.
It really is.
Is it really? Okay, that's what I hear, right? Like
It is.
you're
It's so
like,
transformative.
More than you
you
ever
changed
could
so
guess.
much. Like,
You
bro, I feel like I've
changed.
already changed from high school.
Whatever changes that I felt like I had in high school, it's like 10 times multiplied in college and like since I've gotten out of college.
It's
It's
terrifying,
very
bro.
different. It's very different. But it's not like big enough that like it feels really scary, if that makes sense.
All
It's
the
just
little
you keep
changes,
changing, like it's so many small changes and like changes in the way that you think, and then you look back to like 3 years ago and like your thought processes and like your beliefs and your actions, and you're like, wow, that's a complete 180 from who I was.
Yeah, honestly. Also, Nightwing, I'm so sorry. It's 3 a.m. for him, and he's got to go to work at in 6 hours.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
Bro, you got to get some sleep, my man. I appreciate you being here, but get some sleep.
Yeah, go get some sleep, man.
You committed
It
too hard.
honestly,
Just
It's-
fall
it's-
asleep to the sound of my voice. No, I'm just kidding.
it's really freaky. Like, I mean, I've been feeling this like anxiety ever since I got into the final like 2 months of high school, and it's crazy. It's like, man, after you graduate, like it's like there's multiple things. I'm going to Virginia by myself. That already on its own, I'm like, holy crap, that's like it's intense. And then I graduated, and now I'm like, oh great, now I have to do college, and I'm turning 19, which is upsetting, and like, so much stuff.
So much, like I said, Brendan, so much is going on.
I'm not excited about it though.
Neither am I.
It's good changes. It's all good changes.
What? I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe I'll get new shelves and that'll change everything.
Shut up.
A new organizational system
You
changes
know-
everything.
You know, I got a video coming out next week that I think will be very fun for everybody.
It's the shelves, isn't it? Oh.
It's not important. It has been a lot of work, though. Everything that we've been working on.
Yes.
It's been a lot of work.
Mayor has been helping out unbelievably.
I think we put in like 16 hours or something like that last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
It's been a lot of work. And y'all don't even know what we're talking about.
I would hope it's something Lego related. You can't start the fans for that kind of content too much.
You'll just have to wait and see, Simeon.
Did I ever come on stream and said I won some awards back when I was in high school at the tail end of it?
I did
won two
too.
awards.
I got best in my class of photography.
I got best editing and then best news intro, because each week on the news we do a new intro, and I did a Parks and Recreation one, and it won the best
Aw.
intro. And I came second place in most entertaining, and I came
Most
in third.
entertaining.
I don't know. But what I didn't do was donate $10 like Brix Films did, and he says, "Dang, I remember when Bob was turning 18 and he was so scared to be an adult. Time really flies by." I guess yeah. Been around this time last year.
Whoa.
Wait, is that?
Weird looking.
Hold on.
What?
I couldn't have been. Okay, no. I was thinking I wasn't 14 when I came on the streams. I was 14 when I started watching. I was 15 when I started co-hosting.
When's your birthday?
July 15th.
No,
Simeon's.
not
No, Simeon's is, yeah. Same.
Yeah.
same.
what?
They have the same birthday.
Yeah, it's the same day.
I feel like I knew that. Y'all have said that probably about 10 different times. Well, happy almost birthday. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon here.
I apologize. Part of my brain left my body at that point. But happy almost birthday to both of you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're turning 16, right?
Yep.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, Brendan. 16 is much more exciting than 19. 19 is
no, I
like...
don't play it. Yeah, 16
19's a
play
joke.
19's the last time you're in the teens. And then you go to the 20s.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
Simeon's gonna be an old boyo.
Oh, what was that?
You don't need to know.
I see it now.
You do not.
Older.
People need
I
to
can't believe you're turning
freaking
16.
chill.
Good God.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just read the
It's really
message.
weird.
Yeah, no, I
It
see
feels
it.
like yesterday we were on
No,
Jay's
no, no.
Discord.
Did you see it? The actual message.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you doing for your Did you just say? I apologize. Once again,
No,
half my
I was
brain left.
working on getting that guy hidden.
Thank you, my darling dear.
More like blocked.
Yeah, hidden is
But
blocked.
hidden, blocked, same thing.
It's the
Anyway,
same thing.
So we have this in our family. Whoever's birthday it is, we get to choose the food. So
Aw.
I've got, I think, lox and bagels for breakfast, and then
You like lox? What?
oh yeah, lox is great.
What is that?
It's like salmon, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like smoked salmon. It's really good. And you put it on bagels with cream cheese. Do you add dill to yours?
No, but we had capers.
Ooh, capers and lox are so good. I like dill, but continue.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
But yeah, so that's like the traditional kind of birthday breakfast, and then so chicken wings for lunch/dinner, because that's like a favorite food of mine that I haven't had in forever.
Chicken wings?
Yeah, like hot wings. We haven't had hot wings in forever.
Oh, that's great.
It's a favorite food of mine. Don't
That's so cute. No, I love that's like your favorite food that you're like, I want chicken wings.
It's not like my top favorite, but I haven't had it in a long time, so it works. And then I think sometime in the day, probably midday, we're gonna go see Black Widow because that's coming out on the 12th. It's just a movie family activity to do because there's still not a lot that's open in terms of birthday stuff because of COVID. So a lot of places are either still closed down or they've got restrictions or whatnot, but it's going to be definitely a smaller thing. I'm not having like any kind of party with friends, but that's what I'm doing.
That's nice though. It's nice to have
Yeah.
like a smaller, fun birthday. And you get chicken wings. So, I mean,
Exactly.
heck.
I'm just loving David playing with the
Oh shoot!
Lego.
Camera's about to die, so we actually got to finish up the stream.
I was wondering if that meant it was recording or it was
Yeah,
dying.
that means it's actually gonna die. So we'll end it off there. Thank you guys so much. I finished all the sets. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad we were able to let you guys know what
Chit-chat.
happened. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Simeon, for both being here tonight. And thank you
Thank you for having me
thank
on.
you to everybody tonight. Honestly, this was a fantastic night. I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, good night, friends.
Good night, guys.
Have a good
Thank
night,
y'all for coming.
We'll see all of you soon. We'll probably have one more stream in July. Stay tuned for some new videos this week. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait. Are we off yet?
Now we are.